YouTube, what's going on with her? What up, man? Your boy right here, back at it again. Excuse me, y'all. Damn, kind of keep burping on camera and shit. Sorry about that. Yo, what's going on, man? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna push the whole New Year thing because we all know that this is not no, we don't all know. But I know that the New Year starts in the springtime, right? You know what I'm saying? The spring equinox, right? Um, Yeah, so that's how that works. You know what I'm saying? This is not the actual New Year. Tomorrow's not actual New Year. So y'all just gotta be take that into consideration and bear in mind, all right? So with that being said, we're not gonna really go into too much in debt about the new year, you know what I'm saying? But we are gonna say and we are gonna promote, what I mean, no drink and driving. We're gonna promote safety, right? Y'all motherfuckers better be safe out that motherfucker. So man, so yeah, man, you know what I mean? So whoever's on here, man. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, go through what I could go through. Your boy's on this motherfucker, man. So, without further ado, what do y'all think about all this shit that's going on, man? You know what I mean? What do y'all think about all this stuff that's going on, man? I mean, you got the thing with the migrants, you got the thing with the, you know what I'm saying? You got some more of these fake mass shootings going on. You got now they talking about Ukraine and Russia again. It's just distraction. But see, you notice you don't hear when they start talking about the Ukraine and Russia, they don't talk about the what's the name no more. They stop talking about the Gaza and Israel thing, right? The Hamas and Israel fight. So I mean, a lot of us ain't gonna catch it. We're not gonna it's gonna go over our heads. We're not gonna really peep that. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna really you know just catch it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We always, that's just how we be. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's just how it played out, right? It's just how it's going to play out, and that's how it continues to play out. Um, I just think that we have so much distractions. People don't really believe or feel me on that, right? They don't really feel me on that, but we got TikTok, we got Instagram, we got what's the other shit we got? We got so much other stuff, man. Telegram and all this other shit. So we're just too distracted, man. And, to the point where why would we even why would we why would we what's the word? Pay attention or take heed to any of this stuff that's going on when we have all these distractions. We got love and hip hop. We got, all the shit that it's just the most stereotypical stuff to our so-called culture. But see, the crazy thing about it is um somebody else will say something about us and it'll be a problem and we'll say they're being racist or stereotypical, but when we say or do stuff to depict us in a certain kind of way, then it's not a problem. It's not stereotypical. Interesting. Whoa. So I don't know, man. You know better, you gotta do better, I guess. I think that's what they say, but motherfuckers ain't doing no damn better at the end of the day. So with that being said, man, we just gotta take heed to all the stuff that is going on, and man, and just use our discernment to the fullest of our ability, man. Because you know, all the stuff is put in the forefront in front of us, for some kind of I'm not even gonna say negative, it's just for some kind of fuck up on our part. So yeah. So the video right now today is basically about this governor, man. I should have did this one on this last Wednesday and then the Wednesday before that. I just gotta stop doing that and stop procrastinating on these videos because I'm paying for StreamYard. I'm not. This is not free. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, man, I like doing this, man. So, what I'm saying is, which is you pay and invest in yourself when it comes out of things that you want to do and like to do. So, yeah, I just think that what I'm saying. I just think that this is really, really, it's gone to the point where it's just gone kind of too far. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that we not gonna really peep. You see what I'm saying? The fact that you know this lady right here, because I think we just back up the Democrats no matter what. I just think that's the first defense mechanism is to what I'm saying, to to just ride it out with these people to the best of our ability, man. We love them damn Democrats, man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like them that we think, man. It's just like, you know what I mean? They don't do nothing for it. But see, I can see, I mean, that's how politicians do. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna lie and bullshit regardless, but at the same time, um, we really look bad because these motherfuckers never do nothing for us and we still vote for them anyway. And then we be shaming other motherfuckers when they don't vote for them. How about just do your thing and let them do theirs? How about who gives a fuck if they vote or not? For these motherfuckers, man. I really to care less. Um, you know what I'm saying? I could give a shit less. You know what I'm saying? Really, you see what I'm saying? When it comes down to everything for in that kind of perspective, right? You see what I'm saying? So but I mean, so the lady is like, see, the politicians are made, and that's what they get paid, and they're made, and they get paid. You know what I'm saying? To talk out both sides of their lip, of their mouth. Um, that's all they do. That's what they do. They're supposed to do that, right? That's what the politicians do. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, this is just fucking crazy. You know what I mean? So the lady, she's pushing reparations. These people do certain things for votes. Gavin Newsom is doing certain shit for votes right now too. I don't know if he's exactly going to run. I've heard, and I heard the rumors that he was. But the thing is, I guess he called himself, I guess, backing up Trump in California, or just getting on the hey, give Trump we're not going to do these dirty politics over here, and we're going to kind of like let Trump win or lose on his own and let the voters decide, right? And he had something, I think another little initiative he had toward the homeless or something like that. He did something, you know what I'm saying? I did agree with, I ain't gonna lie. It was something, I forget what it was. I gotta look it up right now. But I still don't like Gavin. I don't like none of these people. I don't know these people. I like my friends. I like certain family members. Notice how I said certain family members, right? I like people like that. You like people that you intimate, man, that you be around and that you always, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't. How can I like somebody I don't know? Um, right. So I don't know, but I just think that for the most part, I think Joe Biden. I think he's seen now, and they're pushing him. Look at how the Democrats are kind of doing him. They pushing his ass to vote. I mean, his ass to run again. That motherfucker's think he about to be 80. So I mean, it's like, dude, it's an old cat, and that's like, but at the same time, he has a mind of his own. But at the same time, does he? Because these people be puppets. You know, what if imagine you say, "Oh no, I want to drop out," but at the same time, what would the powers that be say? Would they say anything? Would you know what I mean? I don't know, but I just think that they have to do certain shit to win. But this lady Kathy Hochul, man, so she over here, doing certain things for the vote, for trying to push reparations, right, or a study. You know what I'm saying? Salute, salute, Jack Stice, salute. What up, man? Trying to push the reparations and stuff like that in New York, man. You know what I'm saying? And she trying to push that in NY, and then it's just like it's kind of whack because it's the same thing that's gonna happen in California. That happened in California. Nobody did. It was a study, and that was it. And everybody just broke this down on the video before. Everybody disbanded. They said there was gonna be a certain time that the task force was gonna disband. Why would you disband? That's just like right there out there in Israel. Israel don't want to ceasefire, but if you talking, see, if these, let me break this down. If they're the enemy, if they're the bad guy, if they're the antagonist, you know what I'm saying? Um, Hamas and the people in the Gaza Strip and all these Palestinians, if they're why would you not want a ceasefire? Does that make sense what I just said? You would think you would want a ceasefire, wouldn't you? If somebody is the villain and somebody's so bad and somebody is so, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? We can't trust these motherfuckers, man. And if somebody is so anti democratic like these motherfuckers like to use. And why would you not? Why are you the one that don't want to ceasefire? Wouldn't you think that they would not want to see wouldn't want to ceasefire? Why wouldn't you want to ceasefire? I don't think that make any sense to me. I think see, the American media is going to play it out. The mainstream media is going to play it out and try to make it seem like, um, you know what I mean? It's just crazy, man. That's why I can't turn on the news. Man, now I get on my news feeds on this phone. They talking about they talking about there's a new sea creature, new species of sea creature, new species of motherfucking insects, new species creature of this and species of this and that. You expect me to believe that shit? So you finding all these new species of different animals at the same time? See, that just goes to show. I'm telling y'all, they know that we don't think. They know that we're not. The common sense is out the window. They know that we don't think. So if I we'll put it like this, if we don't think, you know what I'm saying? Then anybody could just they know that anybody could just tell us anything and they could just, what I'm saying, tell us the bullshit and just change any kind of public opinion at all. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. You know what I mean? With these algorithms on these social media platforms and you know what I mean, these hashtags. I mean, that's how you do it. I don't know, man. I just think that it's crazy though because that's all they have to do is just say something and put something out there like reparations or a George Floyd bill or some bullshit like that. And I don't even see what was the point of the George Floyd bill. And they're talking about the anti-lynching and all this shit, Emmett Till, but damn, Emmett Till didn't get lynched, did he? I don't know. I just think these motherfuckers is crazy. And what does that have to do with lynching anyway? Why would you make you're making a bill about lynching when the victim in that you meant that you make name the bill after? Excuse me, the victim that you named the bill after didn't even get lynched. I don't know what to tell y'all, man, but we've been duped, we've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, run astray, run amok, or led astray, run amok, all that. We've been all that. These people don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? But they're the ones running the show. You know what I mean? Just right along with them in the Tavistock Institute or Tavistock Committee 300. Tavistock Institute Committee of 300. Them the motherfuckers that design these trends and these hashtags and you know what I'm saying? Believe it or not. So I don't know. Okay, so let's get into this video, man. This lady, Cassie Hogle, whatever her name is, right? You know what I'm saying? She over here on some bullshit, man. And then I'm gonna break it down how hypocritical she is because she comes listen to the type of shit she comes up with, right? Now listen to the type of shit she comes up with. It's like it's go I mean, I'm not surprised, but then why are you talking about reparations? But see, here we go. It's always a tough on crime. And see, the Democrats and the Republicans both do it. The Democrats and the Republicans hit you with that tough on crime bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because they had the excuse me, y'all. It's funny because they, you know what I mean, the Republicans back in the day in the Clinton days and then what's the dude's name? You know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of initiatives like and stuff like that, and they put it, to put it, on or whatever and stuff like that. That whole just the whole crime bill period, right? A lot of us, I ain't gonna lie, man. So that's the Congressional Black Caucus voted on the crime bill. They agreed with the crime bill. Everybody had the tough on crime stance, but look, you had the Republicans that were trying to I'm not even gonna say punk, but was trying to influence what did influence. It's all they were working together, so I can't really say influence. Influenced the Democrats, and it was putting that political pressure on the Democrats about the tough on crime. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know. I'm just really tripping off that fact because that whole tough on crime aspect and everything like that was just all facade. There's crime everywhere though, dude. You go in the Asian community, they kill each other. You see what I'm saying? And all that tough on crime, they didn't say nothing about no biker gangs. It wasn't nothing about no other, you know what I'm saying? No other establishment. So no entity or whatever, a criminal organization or whatever, right? It just mainly hit us. You know, there's people today that are still locked up. You know what I mean for the all that's three strikes and the mandatory minimums and the 89 drug or yeah wait was it 86 the 86 drug law and bill and all this other stuff, man. Mandatory minimums. The mandatory minimums wasn't no joke. That was the sentencing guideline. That kept a lot of us in prison now to this day. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's just like a interesting little kind of like diameter, man, and how we but see, we gonna get happy and we're gonna get celebrate, you know what I'm saying, when they get to talking about reparations or something like that. But see, that's more symbolism, you know. True, I think that we all owe reparations, and it's like, but on some tip like this though, like I think it's more so like Jim Crow. I think that's what it was more so. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more so Jim Crow and look how they did this with the father the feminist era in the welfare. See, it's funny because they'll say, "Oh, we was helping and benefiting y'all women and giving them money," but at the same time, were you really benefiting them when you took the men out the home, or when you suggested had that kind of guideline for them to keep getting funds to have the man out the house? Were you really helping and benefit them to benefit anything? Then no, you wasn't. You see what I'm saying? That was the whole point. Why, the whole point wasn't to have, the whole point was to basically, what I mean, have y'all just disrupt the so-called black nuclear family, right? Really, it's really the well, so-called black, but then the nuclear family. You see what I'm saying? Because there's no nuclear family now, no more dynamic. So, you know, I just think that we fell for, our women, you know, our women fell for it. You know, some of them, it just the whole culture, as you know what I'm saying, us as a people, man, divided us. Yo, what up? What it was good, man? It's Capone. Y'all share this out to your social media, man. Share this out if y'all can. I'm gonna share this to my Instagram. I shared it to Facebook already. I mean, so I mean, that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? So the fatherless homes, the welfare, like I just said, they'll say that, oh, we was helping y'all women. You know what I'm saying? But how are you helping when you splitting up the family? They don't do that to the Mexicans. They don't do that to no kind of Latin people. They don't do that to no kind of people that are coming to this country at all. They don't do that to none of them. But see, my thing is, why do they families get to be intact? And so we'll say, oh, the Mexicans, or look how the Latino or whoever, look how they do us versus us. But then there's a comparison, but there kind of ain't no comparison because they didn't get their, you know what I'm saying? They didn't get they didn't have their families torn like we did. They don't have the division like we did. They didn't get indoctrinated like we did. American people don't when it comes down to these other people that come here, these other groups, they don't indoctrinate them at all. Shit. They give them money to go to school and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? They go out their way you know what I'm saying? For these other people, you know? They go out their way, man. And that's the crazy thing about it is, man, it's just like you know, we're not gonna really, you know what I mean? We just gonna like kind of take that and then just and just kind of like be complacent with that, man. We're not gonna really combat that, man, and really, you know what I mean, have some kind of disdain towards that shit, man. So what is that telling us, man? And what is that really how are we really breaking this down, man? How are we really just dissecting this, man? And we not. We have love and hip hop. Like I said, we got love and hip hop. We got all types of distractions, man. We got Twitter. We got you know what I'm saying? We got Instagram. We got Snapchat. All these things are distraction. You see what I'm saying? And all of them put us in the worst kind of light. You know, that shit puts us in the worst light, man. None of that's positive. We don't push for anything positive, really. We don't, you know what I'm saying, salute, the brothers and sisters that are going to college and just, and then make it, and making it to where they have their own businesses and do this and that. We salute the motherfuckers that just got out of prison. or that are going to prison. We don't salute the, you know what I mean, the brightest and the good, the best and the bright in our communities at all. You see what I'm saying? And honestly, you lose. You lose. You know what I'm saying? Just with that alone, you lose. You're not winning. But see, this lady Hogan, I mean, these people are smart, and these people got strategists too, though. These people got strategists. You know what I mean? They don't just, a lot of these people. I mean, and you got to be careful too, and that's how you know a lot of these politicians are intelligent because a lot of them used to be lawyers. So I mean, what does that tell you, right? That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? That says a whole lot. So, yeah, man. So, I mean, I'm just tripping off this lady, Kathy Hogan, man. She really trying to push. So there we go. Let's go over here real quick. Let's go to the damn video real quick, man. The hell with the bullshit. Let's go with the video. Hold up. Hold up. I mean, it's just at this point, you know what I mean? They could just tell it, say, do whatever to us, and we jump it. Oh shit. We like the wet dog in Master's lap, man. Let's see, reparation. But what's the controversy? They're saying is controversial, but if it was going to Ukraine, see, look into how the media words this. The media is no joke. The media would never talk about nothing that's controversial. It was going to Ukraine. It was going to Israel. Anything involving any kind of creed people, they're never going to say anything like that. That's, I mean, look at the kind of whistling that they look at the motherfucking what's that called? The message right here. Look at, I mean, look at the title. Governor Hochul signs controversial legislation to create slavery reparations commission. For one, that's just a commission. Y'all making it seem like she's making this legislation to actually give us reparations. You see, the media is not. Look at the media. CBS, that's owned by that's Les Moonves. Les Moonves is grimy, grimy. I think he's Creed, grimy. Les Moonves got accused of doing some sexual of all types of shit to people that work with him in CBS studio. Let's just keep it 100. I know what I'm talking about, you know. So this is the guy right here. I think he might have stood down, but this is still CBS was still has that on their hands because, like the mainstream media will never tell on themselves. They'll never make a story about Let's Move As. You know what I'm saying? That this station and the other stations won't even report on it. So what does that tell you? And you never see TMZ when a European does something. You don't never see TMZ go in on them. But when the motherfuckers that look like me and you do something, TMZ is right there. Y'all notice that? The only motherfucker they kind of talk and kind of like beyond sometimes kind of like is Kim Kardashian. That's it. Other than that, TMZ be loving these Europeans. They put the European in a different light, and they put but see, all these people I can't even say. Yeah, they do that. But like all these people or celebrities. You don't never know when the celebrity is acting or not. You don't know when he turn on when the camera is still rolling to the celebrity. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know when he's putting on. I mean, excuse me, when the character is on or off. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So let's see what this like. See, they say controversial. What is okay? It's controversial because Europeans don't like it. Because other races don't like it. It's not controversial to us. That people that look like me and you. But other people they don't like this and they don't want us to have it. So the media is basically trying to tell you, y'all are only good luck. The media is trying to tell you y'all the only ones that want this shit, that think you should have this shit. And they trying to tell you, you see what I'm saying? Other groups don't, other groups ain't fucking with this. Most of the people, we're not, it's not gonna pass because it's just a commission. Guess what? I told you the California Commission broke up, disbanded, and that was that. Nobody got no reparations, right? Did anybody get reparations in California? I was telling people this is all a smokescreen. I was telling people this is bullshit. Nobody's gonna get no reparations in California because that commission is going to break up. How did I know they was going to break up? Because they said they were. We don't read. You know what I'm saying? Reparations commission is just a commission. It ain't. Who do we think it's a commission? Commission. You know what I'm saying? We really thought we was going, and that's on us and shit. But that ain't nobody else's fault but yours. But see, so let's see what this lady talk about. Let's see what she talking about real quick, man. I'm almost 30 minutes in. We're gonna play this shit, man. All right, so okay, so this is fair use, 1976. Fair use under section 107. This gives me fair this gives me permission excuse me. This gives me fair use to report on this video for commentary purposes and educational purposes. All right. All right, man. Let's go on. These people, man. Why is something about value? Brother value want to act up. I said, interesting. Lazy and shit. That's another thing, is segregation. But see, the thing is, if they would have kept it segregated, I think everything would have been all right. What do y'all think? We would have built up our shit. So we already had our shit built up, but they did the Black Wall Street thing, they did the Tulsa, Oklahoma thing. I mean, the Rosewood, Florida thing. It's just so many towns, you know what I mean? To where they, Seneca Village, that everything. When we have some kind of civilizations, we have something, and they just try to like take that shit away from. Let me go. Oops.
Means. It doesn't mean fixing the past, undoing what happened. We can't do that. No one can. But it does mean more than giving people a simple apology 150 years later. This bill makes it possible to have a conversation, a reasoned debate about what we want the future to look like. And I can think of nothing more democratic than that.
The commission will be made up of 9 members who are experts in African or American studies, civil rights, human rights, and criminal justice.
Okay. And I just said criminal justice. I just told you a lot of these people be lawyers, right? Let me see. What is this? Let me see. Hold on.
Welcome back. We want to dive in deeper. As we saw earlier, reparations is a hugely divisive issue. A Pew Research poll taken in late 2021 found that by a more than 2-to-1 margin, Americans oppose reparations.
See, they're giving you what does it matter though? Okay, so they're telling you this. They don't never say how much people are. They don't never say how much of us are against helping Ukraine. Why is that? These people play us. They're using the fact that we call ourselves black, which is look. Black is nothing. The black is. I got a black keyboard right here. That's what black. I got black shoes. You know what I'm saying? Black is like not even a pigment of color, right? It's the last on the spectrum, right? It's not. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, the thing is, how could you call yourself that? There's no land of black. There's no black America, or there's no black or black. You know what I mean? It is not. So I don't know. There's no white There's no white land. There's no. I don't know, man. I just don't get it. And it's funny because if you call somebody that's of Asian descent, if you call them yellow or something like that, then that's derogatory. Interesting how they don't call each other yellow and they find that derogatory, but we call each other black and we don't find. I don't get it. Somebody got the sense and somebody don't got the sense. So I mean, here we go with this. They keep telling us, yeah, how are you gonna be an expert in African study? What is that? What is that? And see, they're automatically linking us with Africa. But what if your ancestors were from here? What does Africa got to do with anything? I don't know. I don't understand that shit. That's just like saying, that's just like, you know what's crazy? If an African from Africa or whatever, they don't call them African, they don't call each other Africans. If somebody from that down that way, if somebody from down that way, they would never say they wouldn't link them to Africans don't link these, they don't link themselves to Americans. They don't link themselves to us so-called African Americans. They don't link it. But why do we link ourselves to them? Anyway, that's another story. That's another topic. But that's Stice is right. How the fuck? Well, how are you African? How are you? How do you have? How are you an expert at African studies? I don't get that. And then they saying they're trying to keep pushing. I'm trying to tell y'all they trying to keep pushing that. Most people they're not for it. Who gives a fuck? Oh, y'all not gonna see y'all. You guys are trying to deter people. They're trying to get the attention of the white conservatives because the white conservatives are the first ones talking that shit. But damn, dude, now I can see if the white conservatives didn't want to give nobody nothing. That would make sense. I would be like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like these motherfuckers are kind of yeah. But at the same time, it don't make no sense because the white conservatives, they don't be tripping off Ukraine. They don't be. You don't never see these dudes in the comment section. You don't, or just period. The motherfuckers you run into whoever talk that shit. They don't be tripping off because it's some Europeans getting the money. That's why they don't be tripping off any of the shit going overseas or you know what I'm saying. And it's funny how your tax money goes on all types of shit that you don't agree on and you don't vouch for, but at the same time they never call that out. They never complain about that, but they just complain. Oh man, shit, man, well, I don't want my taxpayers' money to pay for this. Oh, what my oh now all of a sudden y'all motherfuckers are worried about your taxpayers' money. Oh, I get it. Y'all went to January 5th and got mad. Y'all did the January 6th shit because even though that was all fake and it was staged, but the perception of that was y'all did that shit because y'all got mad because Trump. Shaq, what up? What up? What up, man? Let me know if you want to jump on, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck around and get up. You know what I'm saying? But big Shaq up in this motherfucker, man. But right? What was I saying? So that's so the perception of that is that we don't want, oh, nobody wants this shit. No, but we don't know. We don't agree with no fucking reparations. That's to deter other motherfuckers. Yeah, you know what? That is a bullshit. Man, you know what, man? They giving it to them. They giving it to them, but not us. Oh shit, man. Why are these motherfuckers the last on the fucking bottom of the barrel? They ain't shit. Why should they get anything? Right? That's what that is. That's dude, these motherfuckers are expert at psychology. Experts. Fucking like a marksman is an expert at shooting. These motherfuckers are expert at psychology, experts in psychology. Yeah, we're here way before the colonizer, man. It's just like, we can't keep doing that, man, because it's like we're reinforcing like what they think. Anything they say about us is true and shit. You know what I'm saying? But see, these motherfuckers, I don't give a fuck if 68% is a great. See, let's fuck it. Look, I'm gonna have to fucking get into seeing it. I'm gonna have to try to contact somebody from CBS, from NBC. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to try to contact people from these networks and tell them, okay, check this out. If y'all want to point out the fact that nobody, 70, 80, 100% of people aren't for this shit, point out the fact that 80, 70% of people aren't for the Ukraine shit. It says 70% of the people are for the motherfucking Palestine, Israel shit. We all know that Israel started Hamas, right? I mean, is it just me? I mean, experts at psychology. Let's keep this shit going, man. You know, let's keep this shit going. This is crap.
Reparations for African Americans, and look at the racial split. Whites overwhelmingly oppose reparations, 80%. But the numbers are almost exactly reversed among African Americans who strongly.
Well, why wouldn't you see? That's stupid.
So joining me now is Cornell William Brooks. He's a professor of the practice of public leadership and social justice at the Harvard Kennedy School. He's also a former.
These motherfuckers is burned. Check this out. Keep sharing this shit out to y'all. Share it out. Share it out. We going in on this motherfucker. We going in, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shaq, you should jump on, man, if you want, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Okay. Let's see these cats, man. Let's see what these cats are talking about real quick, man. Share this out to your social media, man, to y'all Instagrams, man, and y'all Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get some more people in this chat, man.
President and CEO of the NAACP. And Coleman Hughes is a columnist and host of the Society and Culture podcast conversations with Coleman. Both of you have agreed to essentially lightly debate this issue with me as playing my role of moderator here. So, Cornell Brooks, let me start with you. You've been studying this for quite some time, and you've been working with some religious leaders to come up, I think it's fair to say, a modern blueprint of what you think. What would reparations look like in the 21st century? Make the case.
That's right. So I've had the pleasure and honor of working with both the National Council of Churches and the Union of Reform Judaism and a group of Harvard Kennedy School students who are working with these large religious associations all across the country, representing over 40.
Okay, so the thing is, why did it just do that? This is starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so the thing is, NAACP, man, NAACP is a Jewish organization. It's not. I don't understand. They have somebody that looks like me and you. Oh, this member of this or president of this chapter or motherfucking spokesperson or whatever the fuck. That doesn't mean that this group is for you. That don't mean that they represent you, right? Let's see what he's going to talk about. And this other dude, Coleman Hughes, his name is not Coleman Hughes. It's like Coleman Cruz. This dude is like Puerto Rican or Cuban. He's not even from America. See, this is the thing. It's cool. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers come to this country, right? You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk that shit. You come to this country. It's funny because it ain't even the Latins from over here in the West Coast acting like this. Is Latins from the motherfucking East Coast talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Come over here, you know what I'm saying? Reap the benefits and all this shit that these motherfuckers, they're going to give you handouts like a motherfucker, right? Cool. Keep fucking doing that shit, man, because that's all y'all fucking known for doing. But anyway, Puerto Rico, they're a part of America, so that's different. I'm talking about these other motherfuckers. So check this out. Y'all talk that shit. Y'all come over here, right? Don't want to go in on the European though. Don't want to talk about how he colonized to fuck up your shit. Have your shit look like a fucking war-torn country in this motherfucker. And you ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna go in on us because it's the easiest thing to do, right? Because we ain't really got no representation like that. It's easy. Everybody could talk about us like that. But you talk about the Creed people, your ass is grass. All right, hold up. Let me invite real quick, man. Drop this motherfucking link, man. This other dude, Coleman Cruz, is just such a industry plant. It ain't even funny. It ain't even funny. Hold up. Let's yeah, man. Right? Industry plant. Hold up. Let's see what this dude's saying, man. Hold up. Bro, I gotta go. I don't know why it keeps fucking doing this.
Million people to create a moral discourse on reparations. Why? Because we know that in many corners of our republic, it's being politically weaponized. And they're endeavoring to make, I'd say, 3 key points here. The first of which is, with respect to reparations, you often hear that the harm was too long ago, it's too expensive, and too impossible, too difficult to do. What we find is the harm was not long ago, right? So in other words, yes, slavery ended in 1863 and 1865, but the convict leasing system, representing 1 million people.
I just think, I don't know why I have to keep doing this like this. I don't know why. I just think, man, they keep talking about slavery, man. That's the thing, and they know that they can get away with that shit. They talk that shit about slavery because, you know what I'm saying? They know damn well, you know what I'm saying? They know damn well, they could. You know what I'm saying? They know damn well that, they talk all that stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like, they know that it'll stick. It'll stick. It'll stick. It'll be all everything. It'll be all good. You know what I mean? And see, they know too that we're not gonna really do we're not gonna really be doing the research on that shit. We're not gonna, as long as it's some kind of okay, boom. It's like we want to be. Want to be. What's that? Want to be welcome to some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's keep going, man. Oops.
enslaved, lasted up until the opening days of World War II, right? And all of these systems of oppression continue into the present, point one. Point two, with respect to reparations being too difficult. I want to know something here, Chuck.
Oh, he just threw up the 666. You see that? He threw up them signs. When these dudes do the look, y'all seen it. Hold up. Is my shit still sharing? Because I don't know why these tabs split apart like that. I got two different tabs. I don't know why it does that. He threw up the 666 like a motherfucker, dude. He threw up the motherfucking okay sign. That's what that is. Why he throw that up? And see, they do that fast. So where you ain't gonna notice. They do it quick. Boom, there's signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? There's certain gestures that they do. Right? Hold up. Hold up, man. Hold up. What the fudge? Let's go. Keep going.
Critically important. My colleague, Linda Bilmes, who's a public economist at the Harvard Kennedy School, we've done a study and we looked at all of these programs across the federal government, and we make the case that we're already doing reparations. We simply don't call it that. So in other words, there's a norm in government which essentially says, if an American has been harmed through no fault of their own, the government will often step in to try to make them whole. We do this not only with respect to Japanese Americans who were interned after World War II, but we also do it with respect to veterans, with respect to people who suffered in a natural disaster. We do it with respect to children who've been harmed by vaccines. We do it with respect to pensions that are insured. So we do this over and over again, which says that we can do it. And lastly, we do it at the level of millions, billions, even trillions of dollars. So we can't afford to do it.
All right, Coleman Hughes, let me bring you in here. You testified before Congress in 2019 against the idea of reparations. You said paying reparations to descendants of slavery would, quote, only divide the country further. And you thought it would insult Black Americans by putting a price.
Divide. Let me get Shaq on here, man. This is starting to piss me off right here. But dude, see, damn, okay, so we can't say, but the shit is already done. I can't go, if I go to Beverly Hills, the police is gonna pull me over and say, what are you doing in this part of town? So how are we not divided, man? If we on the bottom, dude, somebody's divided, right? If the rich versus poor, that's not division. If women versus men ain't division. Black, white, those two terms that they made up, that's why they made them up to have us against each other and have one on the top and one on the bottom. One is you know what I'm saying? Because it's opposite, right? You know what I'm saying? But see, this dude looked like us, right? He looked like us. He looked like one of the homies too. Looked like one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? From back in the day, from back, you know what I'm saying, on the block. He do. He looked like one of the homies. But check this out. He's not us. He's from. I think he's Cuban. The dude is from Cuba, right? A lot of them Cubans, though, I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of them Cubans and Puerto Ricans, they could pass. But check this out, right? Why would you go? So you getting paid? How much he's getting? How much of the bag is he getting paid to do that? But it makes you think: is he really getting paid? Because he's not from here anyway. So what would it matter? And technically, would he be eligible for the reparations if his family's from Cuba? Ooh, my bad. Ooh, his family don't really have no lineage here. Ooh, so he wouldn't be eligible anyway. You see how these people think? You see why they do what they do? Sheila Jackson Lee and Farrakhan, I don't know if he's against reparations, but Farrakhan, he's Caribbean, but Farrakhan, I see out of all those people, he don't really go against us like that. You see what I'm saying? He goes against other people. That's what I like about Farrakhan. He goes against the other people, the Creed people and all types of, but they get on him though. But you know, this dude right here, man, you know, people like this, see, they'll never have an Asian this. Yeah, see my point? They'll never have an Asian this guy right here. They'll never have a European this guy. You know what I'm saying? But see, they'll have a European talking about a Jew. That's what that's it. But other than that, they won't have the European talking about a regular European. Yeah, what going against what they think Europeans should get. Hell no, they wouldn't do that because that would look stupid. Wouldn't that look dumb? That's just like back in the day, them going against the GI Bill, them going against the Homestead Act. Why the fuck would they do that when the government was giving these motherfuckers houses? We don't think. You know what I'm saying? We're not thinkers. You know, we got Love and Hip Hop. We straight. We got TikTok. We straight. We got what's that other shit? Yeah, TikTok. We got all this shit. We straight. Shaq, what you think about this, man? This dude, man, I think I played this before, man. A couple of cats even on YouTube have played this a couple times. This dude, man, Coleman Cruz is not Hughes. You see how they see? That's what I'm saying. He did what the Creed people used to do back in the day, and they changed it. Let me change my last name. I could look like this because I look like one of these motherfuckers. I look like one of these motherfucking indigenous motherfuckers from America. But check this out. I'm gonna change my last name to make it seem like I really am one of these black indigenous motherfuckers from out here. But dude, if you don't want reparations, why is your name Cruz? Oh, to make it seem like you from here. Oh, Shaq, what you think about this shit, man? You hear this? You hear this dude? What is it? You know what I'm saying? He gonna go against right now. He gonna go against the grain. He gonna say we should. It's divisive. Damn, you sound like one of them Republicans. That's what the white conservative Republican says all the time. Oh, this is dividing. This is dividing the country. But dude, you're a white. I'm not gonna say white supremacists because they're saying they're superior to me. You're a person that thinks you're superior, dude, and your people are superior. Why would you care about division and shit? Because you know you want it. That's just a talking point. That's just a talking point to try to make it seem like you're down with the American people, you know what I'm saying? But you want the division. You're really the divisive one, right? You know what I'm saying? But how is a group of somebody getting something from the government divisive though, dude? So Ukraine nobody says Ukraine getting money is divisive. They don't never say that, man. Ukraine getting this money, man, that's divisive. Man, these motherfuckers from Israel getting this money, that's divisive. That's some dividing shit. Man, guess what? These Mexicans, they don't even talk about the immigrants like that. The immigrants, man, these immigrants coming over here. Just imagine these motherfuckers saying the immigrants getting something that's divisive. Why don't they use that same language right there? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, what you think about this shit, man? This shit's a bunch of bullshit. This dude about to talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? What'd you think? Shaq, you there?
On the suffering as well, and would make Black Americans like yourself victims without their consent. I hope I captured that correctly, but you take it further. Make your case against.
So let me just make a distinction off the bat. I support reparations for redlining, right? Because there are many victims of redlining that are still with us. They're still alive. And Cornell, all the examples of successful reparations for other groups that you highlighted were examples of reparations given to directly the victims of these human rights abuses in their lifetimes or their immediate family members. That's why I support reparations for redlining paid directly to the victims, as they're doing in Evanston outside of Chicago. I make a distinction between that and reparations for slavery, which ended in 1865. I know of no examples where groups are getting reparations for historical crimes that are over 150 years old. And unfortunately, the opportunity was tragically missed to pay it to the slaves themselves or their immediate families. But claims like this time out, right? And this is timed out. And let me say one more thing.
But then,
Martin Luther King had a plan for addressing the legacy of slavery, which he laid out in his book, Why We Can't Wait.
when we talk about the Creed people, it's not gonna be the same energy. When we talk about the Creed people and the Holocaust, like, why is that? Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Why is that? It's crazy because it's like, I don't know, man. That shit is crazy. It's wild to me. You know what I mean? But it's times out. So the Holocaust must have timed out. A Columbine High School shooting must have timed out. What else? What else timed out? Right? It's funny because the attack, what was it? The October 6th, the attack with the what's the name? With the Israeli and when the Gaza people from Gaza and Palestine attacked, that didn't. How come that didn't time out? We still talking about that now. See, these people, man, they something else, man. And I mean, so let's just say if slavery really did exist, right? That wouldn't be a human rights violation. I don't. He told the human rights and all these atrocities with all these other groups. Okay, but what about the human rights violations and shit for us though? That's not a human life. So we're gonna pick. Let's all pick and choose what human rights violations are and what aren't. Because after all, we don't even use human rights. We use civil rights. You see how? Man, come on, man. We wouldn't even know what human rights is if that shit hit us upside the head. Because after all, America, you know what I'm saying, does, you know, we walk over the homeless motherfucker and shit. We walk over to people that really do need help and shit at the end of the day, every day on the motherfucking streets. But guess what? If we see a fucking stray dog or an animal or something, we're gonna tend to that motherfucker. We're gonna make sure that motherfucker find a home. We're gonna do all we can for that motherfucker. See, these Europeans talk all this shit about like as if we're not human beings, right? Or like as if we're not fucking people, right? But at the same time, these motherfuckers, they'll go out their way for an animal. These Europeans, they ain't gonna say no this and that for these motherfucking animals, these dogs and cats and strays and all that, right? Those PETA people, them people be Europeans, man. See, we don't have love for the fellow man and shit, but we got, you know what I mean? We got love for other shit. That's the problem. We're too desensitized, and that's what the news, the government, and all that has done to us, man, over time. You know, time over time has done to us. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But this dude, it don't make any sense what he's saying. He would never, like I said, anytime any Asian, anything like that, any other group, they would never talk this shit about them. Boy, I tell you, now I can see if everybody was just across the board. I don't think anybody should be getting nothing. Or no, that wouldn't. Well, I think everybody should be getting something equally, even though that's kind of like socialism, kinda, or like in a way. But I don't just get how you no group should get this, but see but y'all got Homestead though. Y'all got the GI Bill. Y'all got Manifest Destiny. Y'all got, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't know. Y'all got the New Deal. That was all to the Europeans and shit. Welfare, all that was for y'all. But see, we can't get shit though. That makes sense, but that's why y'all stayed on top to make sure other people don't get what y'all get. Right? That's why y'all staying on top. Let me play the rest of this and I'm about to be out, man. Hold up. I'm saying, hold up. Coleman Cruz.
And he called it the Bill of Rights for the disadvantaged. The Bill of Rights for the disadvantaged was not a race-based policy. It was a class-based anti-poverty program that would benefit the black poor and the white poor and the poor of all races. That's what I support in terms of addressing the legacy of slavery. That's what I feel is the wisest path forward for this country.
Let me follow up a little bit, Coleman, because it is interesting that there are some forms of specific areas where you believe a reparation of sorts should be put there. How do you distinguish Jim Crow? And what is the right amount of time? And I say that Germany is still paying reparations to now descendants of Holocaust victims. So what is the timeline where you feel like where you would draw the line?
So I think reasonable people can disagree on this, and I don't claim to have the last word on the subject, but I think we can all agree reparations should be paid ideally in the lifetime of the victim. If the victim dies, it should be paid to their spouse or to their children. Once you get to grandchildren and beyond, my personal view is that that's beyond my line. But like I said, reasonable people can disagree on this, but there's no doubt that, in my view, crimes from the 1850s and 60s are beyond the statute of limitations.
Do you see this where services can sort of be the...
Getting to the office can't harsh your vibe, not even with man spreading on the transit line. Look at them knees. Just remember to take life one spoonful at a time and go. Go to your safe place.
Be what is reparations. So maybe it is free college, maybe it's discounted college, maybe it is tax breaks, however you want to describe it. Is that an acceptable form in your opinion?
It is an acceptable form. And when we look at what we call reparatory compensation programs in government, they use a variety of strategies to help make people whole. But let's go to this point about indirect victims. When we look at the policies,
So I'm not the kind of cat that'll hit the cash payments. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? A lot of YouTubers, I think that's bullshit. You know what I mean? With these type of motherfuckers, man, they'll give you the damn money, and then tomorrow they'll say that it's not worth that no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about land too. You know what I mean? Stuff to where wealth. See, why would we want money when we can have wealth?
Give me that money too. Give me that bread too. I want it all.
Okay, this
What
dude.
up? What up?
Shit, chilling was good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you on the big cooking, Nick?
Yeah, man, I'm trying, man. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to. I should have fucking did this shit a little earlier, man. Put my notifications on at least yesterday. That way, but it's all good. It's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just like randomly up on shit. But sometimes that'd be the best time when you just, you know what I mean, in the moment. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
But this lady full of shit, man. I mean, we'll go with her in a minute. But she full of shit. This dude is from the NAACP, so I don't trust him. And why would he agree to yeah stuff like tax breaks in college or free college and all that? What if you're 60 years? What if you're 50 years old? Why would you want to go to school? What if you're 60? Why would you want to go to school? See, we don't be. You know what I'm saying? What if you have a trade already? What if you're a fucking master of what you already fucking do? Why would you want to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about this college shit and all this shit. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us, we go to school, and a lot of us don't even get the degrees in the damn field that we majored in. That's all by design. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all by design, Shaq. You see what I'm saying? And then he talk about tax breaks and all that shit, bro. Y'all didn't break no motherfucking Ukrainians off with no motherfucking tax breaks, with no motherfucking college, all this bullshit. None of that shit. See, that's why, I'll be tripping, because all you have to do to kill these people's argument is just compare and contrast. I'm just comparing this situation and our situation to how you fucking treat us and everybody, me and everybody else. That makes sense? You know what I'm saying? So I just think it's a bunch of bullshit, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So we'll let them continue to what they was talking about right now, man. I think I'm gonna leave this on unmute and shit, man.
when we look at government, when we look at history, we actually do compensate people who have suffered a harm indirectly and their heirs. Think about this. So in Tulsa, Oklahoma, right, Black Wall Street was bombed from the air. Homes were burned on the ground. No compensation, including for victims who are over 100 years old today. But when we bombed islands in the South Pacific, as in the US government, we paid compensation to direct victims, indirect victims, and their heirs as a consequence of.
You know what? That's the best. That's a good point. Because they don't have, I don't really have nothing to do with slavery. But that's a good point. That's a good fucking comparison. That's good, because they dropped bomb, and see, they dropped bomb on the move people in Philadelphia, and that was in the 80s. So we talk about all this shit. Oh man, you know what I'm saying? They did that shit in the fucking 60s, the 50s. You know what I'm saying? They did that shit in the 80s to us. But see, us, they do all types of different shit to us. And the treatment that we get is always different. You see what I'm saying? So what y'all think, man? That shit is crazy. That's a good comparison, man. And see, they get loans. See, they'll do certain shit to Vietnam and all these groups and all these places, you know what I'm saying, around the world. But yet they compensate them. They let them come over here. They give them business loans, grants, right? All types of stuff. Reparations. Give the Japanese reparations. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. They dropped the bomb on Japan, and they had Japan people here, I guess, in internment camps, and they gave them all types of money. See, I just think, but then they do that to us out here because they try to really make it seem like we're not a part of this shit. But see, that lets you know that we were here before them. Why everybody? And you see, y'all don't even do the Indians like that. I mean, or the natives like that. Let's go. Damn it! Keep doing this like this, bro. Let's go.
American government bombing people on the ground. The point being here is when you look at reparatory compensation programs, what you find is the variety of direct and indirect victims who are compensated for nearly every group but Black people.
I want to play a clip from Ronald Reagan after he signed a bill to repay Japanese Americans who were detained during World War II. Here's what he said in August of 1988.
Yet no payment can make up for those lost years. So what is most important in this bill has less to do with property than with honor. For here we admit a wrong. Here we reaffirm our commitment as a nation to equal justice under the law.
Coleman, is that a model for how America should deal with this? Could it be a model for how we dealt with Japanese Americans?
Like I said, the opportunity was missed in the lifetimes of slaves. I know of 0 examples of a group, an ethnic group, getting reparations 150 years after the crime in question. Now, when it comes to honor and
the Holocaust was almost
apologies,
100 years ago, wasn't it? That's almost 100 years ago. I don't know. Was it just me? So I don't. What is he talking about? Dude, they got reparations, man. What are you talking about? And they rebuilt Germany. They rebuilt certain parts of these places. Come on, man, really? But see, this person, you gotta be mindful and be careful with people. This is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even surprised that this person is saying this. You ain't my brother. You know, I didn't call you no brother. But this person right here is saying this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? Hold up. This dude. Hold up. Oops. I don't know why. Hold up. Damn it, I clicked on the same one. That's fine. Oops.
I completely support those. I'd also like to point out many have been made and almost none have been really accepted by the spokespeople for Black Americans. So for example, both houses of Congress officially apologized for slavery and Jim Crow in 2008, 2009. The Senate officially apologized for lynching in 2004. Slavery is, of course, a state's issue, as you know, and at least 8 different Southern states have issued official apologies for slavery. We have a beautiful museum in the nation's capital, which opened with an extensive exhibit on slavery in the Middle Passage, which was overflowing with patrons when it opened. I think we have made many gestures and symbolic gestures to give that sort of honor that Reagan was talking about.
Hey, Cornell and Coleman, you guys are terrific.
The Homestead Act. The Homestead, that was like 100 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You know, the GI Bill and all that bullshit, World War II. You know, so I don't understand. I mean, see, when the European gets something and we act like we don't see it. It don't exist. But when every other race has to get something, we got to remember that it's a handout. So we gotta clown them. We gotta undermine them. You know what I'm saying, by saying that they're getting handouts over here in this mug, right? But when the European gets something, he's not even getting nothing because we're gonna act like we didn't know that they got something. I don't know, man. I just think that shit is whack. You know what I mean? That shit is whack. That shit is crazy. Now we're gonna go. Okay, let's look at Kathy Hogan over here. So I'm gonna let Shaq speak on this right now. But I'm gonna go to something else real quick, but I'm gonna let Shaq speak on it before that. Okay. Oh. Hold up. What? Ah, shit. I forget. My bad. Sorry about that, y'all. Sure. Damn, I forget what it was. Let me see. Damn, that's burnt. Sorry about that, y'all. I should have had my stuff already. Yeah, but I mean, my thing is just with this, with this lady, man. It's just like all this stuff is just for the votes, man. At the end of the day, man. Because she doing all this for she doing it, but then at the same time she this is all this silent seeking stuff. I don't know, man. It's just man. Wait, hold on, y'all. You know what? Okay, there we go. Boom. Perfect. All right. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, yeah. So look at this. My bad. Okay, so let me say this real quick, and let me let Shaq respond real quick. So New York Governor Kathy Hochul vetoes bill that would make it easy for Black Americans to challenge convictions. Boom. There we go. So she doing all this with reparations, but look, see, these motherfuckers want to lock your ass up, man. And even if they do give us reparations, they continue to keep locking us up at this speed. A lot of us won't have that reparations, right? You see how they do it? Let's see how they be playing. Hold on. All right, Shaq, what you think, man? What you think about this whole thing? She got some shit that'll make it hard for you to challenge convictions, but yet she trying to give you reparations at the same time, right? My bad. No, she ain't trying to give you reparations. It's just a study. It's just a commission. My bad. It ain't even a study. It's just a commission. There's a difference between a study and a commission. Excuse me. I just burnt. The commission does the study. What you think, Shaq? What you think, man? What you think about this, man? I know you got something to say about this, man. Shaq, what you think? You know what I mean? Yo, Shaq. I might have to play Phil from the African Diaspora channel. I might have to play him. His what's his name? I might have to play his what's it called? I don't even know what this shit's called. His video. You know what I'm saying? To get further, you know what I mean? Or you know what? Let me just type it in, man. Let me just type it in. I could type it in. But I might play a little something too. Because Phil be breaking it down. What the hell am I doing right now? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. My bad. All right, Shaq. What you got? What you got to say about this whole thing? Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said about she gonna make it harder for us to challenge convictions? Hold up. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. New York Governor Kathy Hochul vetoed a bill days before Christmas that would make it easier for people who have pled guilty to crimes to challenge their convictions.
Yeah, I'm in the building, baby. I'm listening.
Whoa.
Mic check, mic check.
Whoa. Yeah, you on?
Yeah.
Who have pled guilty to crimes?
But, oh,
Oh, well, then, I mean, well, that's different. My bad. I kind of miss. I mean, my thing is just my whole point with that is just it's fake. You know what I'm saying? She's not. You know what I'm saying? She's not really for reparations, nothing like that, man. Because she's just doing this for votes. A lot of us are gonna fall for it. We already fallen for it already. You know, once they start talking that shit, we just be like going Google Gaga over these. You know what I'm saying, Shaq?
man,
Oh,
it's the same old script, man. It's the
yeah.
same
Oh,
old script. Debating who.
they try to give us reparations. Oh shit! Oh man, it's just like, damn, we ain't learned by now. You supposed to when you make mistakes and shit, and the whole point of keep making mistakes is to learn from the shit and stop doing it. That's the whole point. I guess not. I guess we not. You know what I mean? We gonna
Well,
say Shaq.
I said, well, if we keep falling for the banana up the tailpipe,
True.
I mean, it's the same old script, yo.
No, it is exactly.
Promise them something, and give them nothing. Promise them something and give them nothing.
Give them nothing.
Give them nothing.
And keep working too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's kind of on us though, man. Because why you keep falling for it? It's supposed to, the kids supposed to keep doing stuff like that, not fucking adults. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm saying? But we too much in our emotions, man, because we got all this bullshit distractions, man. We got a lot of distractions. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, let me see what this dude feel. I mean, because I read something different. So let me see. Okay, let's see. Let's keep. Hold up. That would. Oh. Ooh, that's not good. What am I? I'm sorry about that, y'all. That's not good. I'm talking about as she vetoed the bill. Damn.
Hold on. Who vetoed what bill?
The governor. Oh, Miss, I'm gonna give y'all reparations. Governor vetoed the bill that would make it easier for people to challenge their convictions. That's not good. My bad, y'all. I'm a fucking La La Land and shit. I read that shit wrong like a motherfucker. She vetoed the bill. So you talking about this reparation stuff for so-called black people, but guess what? Guess who a lot of that applies to in New York State? Guess who the stop and frisk was applied to in New York State? Guess what? That's your right-hand man. You know what I'm saying? That's for stop and frisk is Eric Adams. And guess who he worked for? The dude, Bloomberg, that put that whole policy in play. That's who Eric Adams worked for, Bloomberg. And I think this lady might be working for him too. You see what I'm saying? You see how this all like coincides, Shaq? How it all plays in? How you gonna be a brother and you for stop and frisk? Something's wrong. Something's not right. You getting paid something, or you're a cop. Oh, he was a cop, Eric Adams. You see that? He was a cop. You see that makes sense? So it's like it's dangerous, man. This is some dangerous stuff. Fucking with these motherfuckers is very dangerous, Shaq. Very dangerous. And see, the thing is, we're not gonna what's his name? You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna like even question this like that. We're not even gonna look at it like that. You see what I'm saying? We're not gonna, we're not. You know what I'm saying? Because we looking at like the Democrats are the ones. You know what I'm saying? If the Democrats have something to do with it, then we're all for it because they're like the best. We think the Democrats are the best. You know what I'm saying? In the West, the East. You know what I mean? So, but they ain't for us. They don't do nothing for us. They never will. So she making it hard for you to challenge, and I see why what's his name has that title, Phil from the Advice Show. You know what I mean? That's not good. So you talking all this stuff about reparations, this and that, but why would you see? This is the thing. They want you to vote for them, but then they play both sides. These, or not even just that. You know what I mean? They'll have different agendas. See, this is the lady that said, basically wants you to put your ass in a concentration camp if you don't comply with this mandate thing. So let's just keep it 100, right? So Kathy Hochul vetoed a bill days before Christmas, right before Christmas. You see how they do stuff on these holidays? And guess what? The day before Christmas was a Friday. What motherfuckers was not paying attention to no fucking what's the name on a Friday? No damn politics on the damn. Plus, you gotta look at it like this: the day before Christmas, you ain't thinking about no fucking politics. You think about fucking getting something or giving somebody something, or stressed out that you haven't go shop, or you went and shop, last minute shopping. You gotta get your motherfucking baby, your second baby mama something. You know what I'm saying? So look. Guilty. Christmas that would make it easier for people who have pled guilty to crimes, challenge their convictions. A measure that would favor a criminal justice reformer. Ooh, but fiercely opposed by prosecutors. Ooh, Democrats said the bill sweeping expansion of eligibility and post-conviction relief would up the judicial system and create unjustifiable risk of flooding the courts with frivolous claims. In veto letter released Saturday. Oh, damn. My claim might be frivolous because I'm challenging this. I'm challenging the police bust me upside the fucking head. But guess what? And then arrested me and shit, right? And I was convicted and I did some time in prison or jail. Because those are the places you go when you get convicted. This like Tupac could not get bailed out. You cannot get bailed out of prison. If you're a pre-trialer, you cannot get bailed. I mean, if you're a trialer, excuse me, if you already went through trial and you lost, or even if you were, no, my business, I can't say you won, because you won, you'd be out. If you lost trial, you cannot be bailed out. Anyway, that's another story. So check this out. My claim is frivolous because I got bust upside the head by the police. Got bust upside the head by the police, right? And I got arrested. And I got convicted and I lost. 12 in the box, right? So check this out. I'm trying to appeal this shit. You right? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to challenge this shit, but yeah, it's frivolous, according to the New York governor. Shaq, what do you think about this shit, man? I told dude that my bad. It took me like 20 fucking minutes to remember what the fuck this lady did. Shaq, what do you think about this shit, man? You get busted upside the head by the police. They fuck you up, you know what I'm saying? They arrest you, you get convicted. You try to challenge this shit. This lady's gonna make it harder for you to challenge it. Because she thinks that your claim is frivolous. We ain't trying to flood the courts with a bunch of frivolous claims. I never been to motherfucking arrested or nothing like that. I never been to motherfucking jail. She proclaims. So why the fuck would I care? You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. These people don't give a fuck. The jail is not for them. And even if something does happen and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and regarding them or their name, a lot of times that might be fake because guess what? That shit it's a psyop. And she's playing a part of the script, you know what I'm saying? For the establishment. So what the fuck do y'all think? What do y'all think about that? Right? Your claim is frivolous. Motherfucking dog, canine dog bit you when they wasn't supposed to. In the nuts. You see what I'm saying? Your claim is frivolous. According to this lady right here. According to this lady. Shaq, what you think about that shit, man? This lady is talking that shit in the motherfucking. She ain't see, but okay, even if you wanted, you was cool, you know what I'm saying? Because she didn't say nothing about a reparations bill to where you're gonna get reparations. She didn't say that. She said it was a commission. So basically, it's gonna build up 9 motherfuckers that you don't know, you never seen before in your life. Just like you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of the motherfucking it reminds me of the what's the name when you vote. You know what it reminds me of when you vote? What's that bullshit called? When you vote. It's called the motherfucking what's the name? It's called what's the name? The electoral college. That's what it's called. The electors from every state. You don't know these motherfuckers. You don't know who they are, right? Don't it remind you of this? 9 people. Who are these 9 people? Why can't you pick the 9 motherfuckers? Ooh, you notice how the people can't pick? You notice how the so-called black people? You notice how we can't pick the motherfuckers? You see, we don't. I don't think we question society enough, man. Because you know what I'm saying? We got our distractions and shit. We got this and that. Motherfuckers got pussy and shit. You fucking multiple hoes and or whatever the fuck your vices is, low riders, whatever the fuck. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Video games, whatever. We have that to kind of like escape reality, you know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with it, but at the same time, back to reality. That's just like you on a vacation from work, you got to go back the day when you got to go back. You don't want to go back to them. You might just call out again. You know what? Hey, man, I ain't feeling so good. Fuck, I need another day. Damn, you know what had happened was, man, I got that bug that was going around, man. I can't make it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. To each his own. But I mean, this lady, like I said, that's all, and she's probably probably down with the know nothings, you know what I'm saying? The know nothing party. That was back in the day. That was even before Democratic Republican Party. These people would not speak or say a word about certain things and certain issues, really keep a lot of this stuff secret. And that's what, you know what I'm saying, a lot of you could tell around that time where a lot of these certain secret societies were starting to form up. And someone was already informed. So we don't know nothing. We're the know nothings. We know nothing, right? But I ain't speaking on shit. They're gonna take this shit to the grave. And you notice, see, it ain't like the streets with that bullshit. Oh, yeah, this is a non-snitching policy, man. Yeah, we do because you think my people snitch now, nothing happens to them. So why not snitch? That's how they look at it. So check this out. Those people have a non-snitcher policy. They don't play. Them people are not telling on each other. You know what I'm saying? Them people in them secret societies ain't telling on each other. Hell no, they ain't telling the secrets. They going to the grave with the secrets, right? And that's why a lot of them get blackmailed when it comes down to certain stuff. The humiliation rituals, what you name it. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing, right? Keep your allegiance. Keep your loyalty, right, with these people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So I just made this video, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying, almost an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? I just made this video just to show how hypocritical this lady is, man. This lady's full of shit. This lady don't give a damn about nobody but her motherfucking self. What is she? What's really up with? What's really good with this lady? You know what I'm saying? She but if it was coming down to the Creed people, her people, she made sure she write legislation to where they could get something. Fuck no damn study. But see, the thing is, I don't like what she just said right now too about and what I read off what she was saying. They quoted her about the what's now about the convictions. Oh, they're just frivolous. That's messed up, But see, we paying taxes and look who gets put in office and look who's not representing you. Shaq, we gonna say?
Man, look here, man. You got to keep saying it, dog. Black and African American, this has no standing in law. So if you
Ooh,
keep trying to go and claim that, you're not going to get nothing up on a black and African American. You get exactly what you're getting upon a black. There's no nation. There's no black nation. There's no African American nation. Come on. No African American country. There's no black country.
that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So they can
no
keep
black
playing that game, and it's cute. Social. It's social. It's cute for social. Claiming you're black, you're African American. But when you on that paperwork, you better make sure when you filing these suits and you better make sure you got them documents right. And that's what. And these should be teachable moments, because that's the exact same thing happened to those elders, the last surviving witnesses and victims of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I think it was a sister and brother or something like that. It was like 107, it was 107, one of them was 109 or something. But see, with them slick, two-faced fraternity, homosexual clans, you know what I'm saying? These fraternities, these damn Greek fraternities, these Negroes that's in these purple ties and these niggerettes with these chucks and pearls, right? That's working with the system, right? They supposed to be representing you. They playing both sides. That's why they keep filing the wrong paperwork and keeping you up under the wrong identification. That's why you ain't gonna get that, because they getting up African American. How you gonna dude? There's no law for no African American, because there's no such thing as an African American or black. This common sense, dude. And they want to keep playing their game. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna keep getting what? Denied and what? Neglected. Until you figure out what your genealogy and what your real nationality is, and go claim the nationality and put these people on notice, man. You can still go through their court proceeding, but you better say you have the right information on them documents when you go and file them. See, and these lawyers, attorneys, they know this.
That's why Obama said that in that Tom Jordan interview. The black house don't stand up.
Obama told.
I don't know why we got mad.
Obama. Now let me ask.
He sell out when he just brought.
True or false? Watch this. True or false? Is not Obama and Michelle Obama and Barack Obama, or did they not go to school, law school?
They're both lawyers, bro.
Okay, they're attorneys. Thank you. It's not every president that we know. It's not every president, besides Trump. He made his study law. I don't know if he's an attorney or law school. Does they not have a law degree?
I would say like 90-something%, man.
I rest my case.
A lawyer too. Ooh, and Hillary Clinton. See, and you never heard of them being bad lawyers. You never heard of them not winning cases. Now I heard Kamala Harris's shit wasn't that good. I heard she wasn't that good as a DA. Plus, the type of shit she was doing to us.
And they take the oath, man. Anybody that take the oath, G, that's what it is. They take the oath to protect that secrecy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what the oath is protecting.
Yeah, it's the fact. It's the bar. What you think the bar? I think everybody that listens to this broadcast needs to go look up what the BA or what the bar is and what is behind that. I think it's the British aristocrat. Is that what it is? Y'all better look it up. Stop playing games. Y'all better stop playing games. And we getting played. Miss Ladney say, did she tell you we get played and they get paid? We've been getting played, man. Big time. Then we got willing participants. It's 2024, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to get out of the break, out of them stupid ass habits and all that bullshit, man. That's what we really got to do, man.
Man, we got to study. We got to study this stuff. We got to study trust. See, we wasn't taught this stuff. We got to study trust law. We got to study the USCC. We got to start studying these things. That's how a lot of people come to this country and win, because they are studying these things. Somebody's putting this bug in their ear. getting the EIN, getting the LLC. You know what I'm saying? Incorporating. Trump told y'all in the debate, didn't he tell you in the debate when he debated with last time with the last election? President, he told you they was all on him. Oh, you can show your tax. He told him to say, I'm benefiting. He said, yeah. But guess who wrote the laws? Y'all did. So change them. Nigga, y'all wrote the laws. Y'all wrote the tax laws. So I'm benefiting from a tax law. You gonna what? He said, well, change them then. Shit. Straight up. Straight up. He said they all benefiting from, which they are. Because they know the biggest criminal is these people that know the law. Why? If you go look up and see these people that's in the House of Representatives, like in Congress and stuff, these people got more criminal records than the average citizen. But they'll make you seem like you the criminal if you do get a little ticket, a little citation or something. They want to make you out a criminal. But go look up how many tickets they got. Drunken driving tickets. Go look how many how many times they've been locked up. Or look at their criminal history. It's ridiculous.
I know.
Domestic battery and all that stuff, dude. Come on now.
Yeah, and then the thing is, that's true. That's true. You know what I mean? And then like I was saying earlier, they always have to have, like how they said earlier, most people don't agree on this. You know what I'm saying? Most Americans don't agree on this.
Don't agree on what, the reparations?
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Well, whatever they want to call it, because they're getting stuck on the reparations. Whatever you want to call it, restitution, reclamations, the CEO girl Nikki Haley tried to she told the truth at the same time, but she, about the Civil War. Did you play that clip yet about Nikki Haley when the old boy asked about the Civil War?
Yeah. There you go. I knew I was going to play something else.
But she told you it was about government. Everybody said it was about slavery. It wasn't about no damn slavery. The Civil War wasn't about slavery. That's the way they want to tell you. It was a rebellion.
It was a rebellion.
Then they don't tell you who were real slaves were. They don't tell you about the European white Slavs that were slaves on this land.
Man, and that shit was some tax. That was some tax money too. And then if you notice, like that was for taxing people. And then you notice, after the war, they got together and they start taxing people anyway. Ooh, if it wasn't for that, why would they start taxing people? Wouldn't they have been like, nah, this is not a good idea, and come up with that's not a good idea to tax people? If one side really didn't want it, they wouldn't have did it. Am I right or wrong? What do you think?
What came right after that in 1870, 1871?
It was income tax.
Reconstruction.
Reconstruction. That's right. That's true.
Yes, sir. Reconstruction.
That's true.
Because see, they want to write themselves. See, they write themselves and say that these crackers was running this country since they got here. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a bald-faced lie. Matter of fact, first of all, the Republican Party was created by who?
Sure,
the American Negro, aka American Indian Confederates. That's what they try to take it. Oh, the Confederates. Man, look here. Every copper color Confederacy was Negro Confederacy.
That's true.
Iroquois. But see, them allegedly was one of the first traders. Because they on the outskirts. They out there down by the Caribbean and stuff. So they on the outskirts. So they will get the first contact of what? Foreigners, right?
True.
So them people had to start working with some of these European companies and stuff. See, it was a business. It was a trade business.
Yep. She's right though, dude. I didn't get mad because I'm like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I already peeped. But at the same time, it's like, see, this is all staged. This is how you know it's staged. I don't get in my emotions when it comes out to shit like this. This is how you know it's staged. Why did he even ask that question to her specifically in the first place? Did you think that when you first seen that?
Just run a game on us, man.
First thing I thought, I'm like, why the fuck would he what does slavery have to do with any of this campaign? And why the fuck did he ask her that shit? And you know what the funny thing about her is? She's not even a white. She's fucking from the red dot India and the fucking red dot in your forehead, India. She's Indian, bro. See, a lot of people ain't gonna tell. Why is the news not talking about that? See, if she was so-called, well, Kamala Harris could be so-called black, and they want to put her black all out there on the media. But guess what? This lady looks like a European, but she's actually from red dot India. And guess what? The new mainstream media is not putting that out there that she's Indian.
Actually, she's Hindustan.
Okay, Hindustan. Well, that's like what's that? That's around that. Okay, no, Hindustan. That's like actually, isn't that like Arabia? Like
that's India. That's what India was called before. Before they colonized and called it India. It was called Hindustan.
Hindustan, that is right.
And now they're trying to fight to get their name back, change their name from India back to Hindustan, I think, or some other name they had.
Got the Hindu religion, huh?
Yeah, go look it up. Go look where India. Look where Hindustan became India. I think it was like in the 40s, 1940s or something.
All right, then we go.
See, they try to write this stuff like this stuff was ancient, and all this stuff was happening around the same time, from the 18th century to like the 19th to now, to the 20th century, 21st century. This stuff is new. It ain't old. It's just new stuff. But now it's 200 years old, but that's still, modern. Consider what they want to write like. They want to write it like this is ancient stuff. Israel, 1947, right? The state, and it's not even a country; it's a state. Well, technically, a state in the country can be considered the same thing
because that's how these states are really countries. But
right, yeah.
Why is it called the state of Israel, and why are these called countries?
It's called the state of Israel.
You know what I'm saying? That make you feel me? Like you're right.
Because they was granted what? Let's talk legalese right quick. They was granted what? They had to be granted a charter. From who though? Who granted them that charter? To go to Palestine, that area over there, and create the state of Israel.
Those are the charter.
I think that's something we need to look up because that's all.
Excuse me. That's the America. That's Britain, America, and what's the name was all down with that. Britain, America was down with. That's the Belfort Agreement, right?
That's what they say. The Belfort, yeah. Some did the Belfort thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's true though. That shit was called Hindustan. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I mean? So
but it's all relevant because who we got running too? Who was it? Raymond Noodle? We got Raymond Noodle running.
And another Indian, didn't he? And then look at how him and her were kind of beefing. Like, see, but the thing is, they'll point out that it's funny because he's a man, and they'll point out that he's Indian man, but they will know. I haven't heard the media point out that that's really interesting, man. But see,
that's their culture, Frank. That's their culture, man. Them people, the women. Okay, let's go there now. Who you think was the first slave? The women, the females, and the children.
Right.
Especially over there in the eastern, over there in Europe, Africa, that Eurasian area, India. Them women was slaves, pretty much.
Right.
Why you think these Indian men, they treat these women? Why you think he can come off and say what he want to say to that woman? Because she ain't on his level, and they culture, they religious belief. Come on, man. She ain't supposed to be talking in the conversation with him. That's how they culture is. Somalis, man, these people, man, these Muslim nations, man, the women, look her. The women are not to be combative toward the men in those so-called what they consider patriarchal countries or cultures or religions.
Hell no.
I got a theory about Christianity. I'm always gonna say Christianity is a boy love, is one of the boy love religions because they took the female out of it. But it's what they stand on. They say who? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? What a woman at? What a female at? Because one of you Negroes got to come through a womb.
That's true.
to be birthed.
That's where the term womb man comes from.
Womb man, you got to come through the womb, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to come through the womb. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? That's just.
Now,
That's
let's be a lot of us have been indoctrinated that we supposed to, kick the woman in the ass. You know what I'm saying? That's the nature that they came from. That wasn't like that over here. Especially in culture, it was more matriarchal. Not meaning we were suckers to the women. It meaning the women. It was women and children first. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they brought their homosexual patriarchal leadership or ruling this way.
Oh, yep.
That's why they can understand why that it's just really smack in the face when they say it's a smack in the face, but it's really a badge of honor. But it's really a smack in the face when they say the women, black women or whatever, strong. That was a smack in the face because them women was not strong like that over in them regions, man. They were strong, but they were not. Until some of them escape and try to, refugees and stuff, go to other countries and stuff and speak out. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
They don't have a voice over there like that. They're just not really trying to get a voice over there. A lot of them weren't even able to drive, man. They did not be able to do that.
I ain't lying. That's true.
But now they spread homosexuality all around. They trying to force homosexuality on people. Russia just wrote Russia and Nigeria. One of them, they just passed some laws, man. Well, you look here. Well, Russia always been hard on what's the name, LGBT and their homosexual stuff.
They passed laws, man, saying some shit. Saying punishing them. I don't blame them, man. Shit. And see, the thing is, you're right, man. This it's all about indoctrination, man. It's all about stuff. Period. And this Western civilization, has a big ass influence on other people, man. A lot of other cultures. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, let's clarify that up, Frank. They keep saying Western. When they say Western, you think they talking about America, right?
With me,
negative. That's West Europe. That's anything that was east of that so-called Eastern Europe.
Right.
Because what? If you really trace it, who was ruling over them areas?
Us, not them.
You got to go back to what a slave is, what a Slav is.
Right.
Those Slavic nations, man. Why you think that? Well, what originally was a third world country, man? Come on now. Them people were slaves, man. They got kings and queens over there, man. Them people are concubines, man. Them people are subjects.
That's true.
They brought all that shit over this way, dog. Come on, man.
That's true.
I ain't saying we weren't enslaving people, you know what I'm saying, of war. When we war and stuff like that, different tribes and different little clans and stuff war, you may take somebody captive and enslave them, whatever. But what they come out of the full body of born a slave. You're a long-term slave. Why you think they just want to escape and travel the seas, the 7 seas and stuff, all that, the Moors and all them, and they was exiled to travel the 7 seas, man.
Yeah, and then and that's the thing, man. They've been stealing, man. You know what I'm saying? These Europeans been stealing, man. They've been taking from people's cultures, man. And they're the ones, if you really think about it, don't really have no culture. And that's where the Dark Ages and all that came from, man. And that poverty and the lice and the, you know what I'm saying, infestations and the
gluttony, disease and gluttonous, yeah. And they brought all that over here too. Disease, gluttonous, insect. All that came from them people, man. From that way, Euro-Asia. That's the Asia, there's Europe, and there's Africa. All that came from over there in that eastern part, man. A lot of that stuff. They practice that stuff to this day, man. All them sacrifices and all that crazy stuff, man. You ever heard of FGM? You know what that is?
You said MGM?
FGM. The acronym FGM. You want to Google that right quick? I don't know if you can put that on. Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is, and you can look up the countries that heavily practice that to this day still.
Okay.
right? It's definitely out of Africa. It's like almost all of them central and western countries over there in Africa. FGM is female genitalia mutilation.
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why would,
sir.
but my thing is, why would you mutilate a female genitalia? Are you trying to not?
Control.
You try to make it to where they don't have kids and all that, and to where they can't, you know what I'm saying? They can't really fuck like that.
Control. No, they can, but they're not supposed to get a feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So what they do is they do something. I think they cut the clitoris or something. They either cut it or something, cut it off. Yeah, man, it's some real brute stuff going on over there, man.
Yeah.
But see, they have you thinking that these so-called pale-faced European, which they are some nasty, dirty dogs too, but they have them thinking that they the only ones out here doing the dirt and they the only devils out here. That's a lie. That's a lie. Yeah, a lot of them people, man, running up out of there, man. They going to the UK and stuff, man, because they you know, they running over here. They running to Canada. They running, you know.
Hey, that's real shit though. And but see, you're right. And a lot of these other parts in other countries and stuff that practice some crazy ass ritualistic, crazy way out type stuff, man. And that's where a lot of these people's lineages and all that come from. So I mean, what does that tell you? You know what I mean?
I mean, the only way for me to see reparations to work is it had to be another nation that agreed that there was a crime committed or there was some type of nefarious activity going on.
Right.
And they had to agree. They had to, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. I concur with that.
You know what I'm saying? So we had to find a nation that's going to, you know what I'm saying, agree to that.
That makes sense. It makes a lot of fucking sense.
Why you think Malcolm X, one of the reasons why Malcolm X was such so-called loved and hated? You know, Malcolm X was trying to go, you know, he was trying to go to the world. Was the world court?
Oh.
Yeah, he was trying to take to the world court and he was trying to put the United States, I don't know, maybe it could have been the United States or it could have been the Democratic Party or a collective of both. Try to get them on charges of crimes of humanity against the what? The Negroes, the Black Americans, us, the Aborigines of America.
They did us dirty, man.
That's one of the reasons that they want to get him up out of there.
And that's probably why they was following him when he went into overseas too. You know what I'm saying?
When he went overseas to Mecca and stuff, it didn't necessarily have the same exact teachings that Elijah Muhammad was teaching, like far as the because you know Muslim, there was the black Muslims here, and he created the black Muslims here in America, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when he went over there to Mecca, and I think he went. Matter of fact, I think he went without the authority of Elijah Muhammad. Now, don't quote me on that, but he went over there and he seen it was not what it was all shades of people in unison, praying together, living together, and that kind of tricked him out a little bit when he came back, man. Because like I said, he came up on the realm that the white man is the devil. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they ain't doing some of these movies ain't doing no devilish stuff, because they are.
Oh, for sure.
But he seen something different when he went to Mecca. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Oh yeah, he was like, yeah. And plus, he's like, man, you know, that let me know that, you know what I'm saying, Elijah Muhammad's teaching some BS. You talking about the white males, this and that, and Happy New Year, greetings.
Well, the teachers, I think he had some great teachings as far as what he was doing. He was, you know, especially taking some of these dudes out of prison and teaching them, you know what I'm saying, you know, teaching them how to, you know, pull themselves up and be, you know. But every man on this earth have skeletons in their closet. You know, every man and woman has a skeleton in their closet. So we can be doing good on the surface, but we got a lot of people got skeletons in their closet, and when them skeletons get to coming out, as we can see now with a lot of these celebrities and people of so-called wealth, a lot of their skeletons is coming out the closet now.
Right.
It's being exposed publicly. Have we did we ever get the Epstein list? I thought the Epstein list supposed to came out.
But see, this is what my thing with that. How would they? This is my thing with that.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about there's a list.
Mm-hmm.
Who made the motherfucking list? And, okay, the thing is, so would they write down every? How does that work? Who like counted this shit? You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny, but it's like who counted? Okay, Puffy. Okay, let's log in the ledgers right now. Boom. Okay, motherfucking Jay-Z. Okay, let's log in the ledgers now. Like, damn, dude. They say there's supposed to be hundreds of motherfuckers. Damn, man, that was some time consuming ass shit. You must have a hell of a fucking memory to fucking remember all the motherfuckers on there. I don't know, man. It's just like, I mean, you just got to question everything. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, you know what I mean? But it's just like, I'm just thinking on all this, you know what I mean? And the thing is, they killed the dude. But my thing is, how is the list still around if they killed him? You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Why didn't they find the list? They wouldn't have had to kill him if they had the list, right? Shaq, does that make sense? That don't make no sense what I just said, or no? Does that make sense? If they wouldn't have had to kill him if they had the list, why didn't they just get the list and not even kill him? And burn the list. You see what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know what's going on, man.
Does that make sense what I just said, or don't make no sense? Does that make sense, right? It's like who was keeping tabs, bro?
Well, you know what? Well, they say he had a ledger. He had a black book ledger with all names and stuff, and he detailed on the people that he had. You know, he was extorting a lot of these rich, famous people. Not just famous, but just rich people too. Famous people, but people of money.
That's a possibility. Could be possible.
And he had they claim he had a black book, a ledger.
Well, see, these motherfuckers wasn't so fucking high tech and elite. They didn't fucking find where that motherfucker. See, that's why I'm kind of thinking. And why did they put a gun to the head? Okay, say check this out. Where's the motherfucking ledger?
You want to speak up?
Right? If you don't give us the motherfucking ledger, I don't know.
Take it to the head. Take it to the bed.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know. They could have. You see what I'm saying, Shaq?
Yeah.
Yo, if you don't give me the ledger, I'm gonna kill you. I mean, they don't just do it like that in the movies. I'm pretty sure they do it like that in real life.
But you remember they said he was a Mossad or something. His father, was working for something, the Mossad or something, right?
Oh, was he? Oh,
yeah, Epstein, yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was Creed. Oh, he was Creed. Okay.
Come on, man. But you know what? Back to that reparation thing, though. Definitely there needs to be some type of restitution, some restorance, right?
Right.
Because there definitely been some atrocities that was deliberate. The Jim Crow era, redlining. I mean, we still got things going on to this day where, matter of fact, the number one is the misclassification of the so-called Negro. We've been getting misclassified. That alone there is compensation, defamation, liability, and libus for defamation of character.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, all the neighborhoods that was destroyed, you know what I'm saying? Bombing by the United States, alleged government, fictitious government, you know what I'm saying? A lot of misplaced land and stuff, you know?
And that's still happening, like you said, yep.
I mean,
you see, old boy was like, "Oh, I think for red line, you should get reparations for the red line and all." Yeah, bro, this shit still happen. I think honestly, I mean, you already know about what I think about the slavery thing. I mean, okay with that, okay, because that's controversial, but at the same time, because Everything else though, dude, my thing is this, fuck it. Let's break down the no father in the home. That's automatic reparations right there. Boom. Let's break down the feminism. Boom. Let's break down the welfare. Y'all thought y'all was helping. Y'all trying to make it seem like y'all was helping our women, but really indoctrinated them and really talked them into kicking the dude out the house. And then trying to make it, and then coming with the narrative 20, 25, 30 years later, saying that the dude was a deadbeat. Interesting. You backing up the bullshit narrative too. You lying instead of see, once again, women don't have to be held accountable. So our women was taking that shit and running with it and taking advantage of that shit. Oh well, I'm gonna be held accountable anyway. Fuck it. You see what I'm saying? Let's go through this bullshit anyway and smear our men and shit. Right?
Well,
Man, there's so many things we should be getting reparations on. So I'm tired of people saying, and then they want to say talking about your tax money, and since when do y'all motherfuckers care about some fucking tax money? Right? Yo, all the money going to Ukraine and all this other bullshit. I ain't saying nothing about that. You notice how the Europeans and especially the conservatives, they're so full of shit. They never complain when any kind of money or anything is allocated to the Europeans or anything else besides us. They never say nothing about no tax money. They don't never use that talking point. You
because
see
they
what I'm saying?
scammers, man.
What'd you say?
I say they scammers. It's all about scamming the original Aboriginal Americans, man. It's really about scamming us, G. We have so much. They keep telling, dude. Like I said, man, the Constitution, dog. The United U.S. Constitution ain't nothing but a commerce. It's nothing but a contract for doing commerce.
Right.
Real for real. You know what I'm saying? Why you think everybody can come in here and do business? They telling us. They telling us. They telling us to do business. They telling us don't do business. Oh, y'all don't know how to do business. Don't do business. Don't mix what? Don't mix family business or business. What? And every person come to this country is built off what? Family. Every business in these corporations is built off of family. Family name. The family name. The Walmarts. I mean, Walmart.
Good point.
Disney. Walt Disney. Amazon. That's built off families. The all the three-letter alphabets. You see what I'm saying? It's built off families.
That's true.
Come on, man. We've been played, yo. Miseducated and played. Misclassified, which is a crime, violation. But see, so many of our people have participated, though.
Already have, huh?
Yeah, they were still participating because, I mean, they going to these so-called black colleges, these HBCUs and stuff, but they going for degrees and stuff that they really can't get no career or job in, because guess what? Who got all the careers and jobs that you got to go unless you create your own?
Right.
So who you gonna get employed by? Who you still got to go get employed by a so-called European paleface, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You still got to go get a job from them, a career from them. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good ass fucking point.
Now you in debt, not getting the amount your debt supersedes your income.
And that's and then you know what I'm saying, it's funny because that's when they send you, you owe unemployment, you owe child support, and then it's funny because they'll try to, you know what I'm saying, put you in jail, right? But there's no debtor's prison. But see, that's what hell really meant, and that's where hell really is, like the place. You know what I'm saying? See, that's how you know it's not it's spiritual really, but then they try to use religion, right? Because
But
hell, you see what I'm saying? Hell is actually, you see what I'm saying, the place where the debtor's prison supposedly is, right?
they,
But at the same time, that's where they say that the devil is. You see how they do that? And evil, if you just add a D to evil, is devil. Interesting. You see what I'm saying?
right.
You see how they do it?
Yep.
Because there's gematria and you know what I'm saying, and all that, and etymology and all that. You see what I'm saying? So these people study. These people ain't dumb.
Oh no. They know.
You know what I'm saying? But I think we kind of lacking behind this shit. You know what I mean? We really need to get on the program. We need to get together. Another years and years keep going by, man. We got to really start to get on the ball and stop playing this shit and stop bullshit. That's what we be doing as so-called, you know what I'm saying? As, you know, so-called black people, we need to cut it out. I'm really, you know what I'm saying? Seriously, we got to get with the program, Shaq. You see what I'm saying? We really
Oh
need
yeah.
to get with the program, man. This is the new year. Well, I mean, not just tomorrow, because you already know, really, you know what I'm saying? The new year really don't start until fucking spring, but that's another topic. You see what
Well,
I'm saying?
well, the new year already hit. Well, you know. Okay. Yeah. We need. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna have to do a bill on it. Well, me and Mama Chief, I was on her phone with her earlier. That's why I was muted, because we was kind of building on that on these moon cycles and talking about these so-called seasons and these months and the zodiacs and stuff like that. And they got us all way off, G. It's really only supposed to be 28 days in a month, dog. And it's really only 9 months really supposed to be in a year. They add February, they add January and February. It really, like you're right, the new year starts March. March to what? November, December? Really, November and December starts, in, well, let me see. March starts New Year because they say spring forward and fall back. Yeah. Winter is not even a season, technically. Did you know that?
It ain't, huh?
It's not a season. No, it's just harvest. See, they tricked us and made, when they created this corporation or created this fictitious corporate state of mind, right? With this time, 360 and all this stuff, 7-day, all that. Dude, daylight savings and all this stuff, all the holidays on this certain day. Nigga, if it's on the 31st, then it should be on the 31st every month. You know what I'm saying? If it's on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, well, it really ain't supposed to be 31 days. It's supposed to be 28 days. So technically, if you really know the moon cycles, because guess what? And our ancestors knew the cycles, that's the same way the woman cycle it. Their biological clock is on the moon cycle. That's a fact. That's a fact.
The woman cycle, right.
The woman cycle, nigga. That's the moon. The moon. I think the moon is the female, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I mean, I'm feminine, I guess, I think. But see, they tricked us and added all these days or 31 days or, leap year and all this, daylight savings, But and they really know this stuff, you know what I'm saying? They know this stuff because they've studied it. That's why they created an alternate universe. Why you think they got universities?
Metaverse?
The metaverse, the multiverse. We living in a multiverse right now. We living in a meta multiverse. And it's really all what? It's really all in the state of your mind. Your mind state. It's deep, man. I mean, it's in our face. We feel it. But they keep us distracted with everything, man. Number one is the food. They keep us distracted with all the toxic chemicals, dude, to keep us off balance. Then everybody's on the hustle and bustle, so you ain't got a chance to slow down and think. Really think. You just on the go. You're always in motion. You're on the go. You're on the go. You're on the go. They keep you flashing with all the, you know what I'm saying, with all the BS, in the news cycles and stuff. But I can't say shout out to the people, man, that's really going deep on this stuff, man. It's really bringing this information. A lot of stuff in the dark is coming to the light, yo. And that's more and more people are saying that damn Trump ain't too bad. They ain't saying they like him all the way, but they understand the way he moving is definitely ain't the way these Democrats is moving and these rhinos is moving, yo. Because they won't divide the country. They want domination. They want world domination, dog. And they trying to fulfill world domination.
Yeah, because they keep getting them and the lobbyists. And the special interest groups are the ones getting all the dough. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? We at the bottom level, who is you? That's why him and Christian don't, they talk about that, shorting up the population shit and all that for a reason. You know? You know what I'm saying?
You're right. Yeah.
What does it matter? What do we matter to anybody else? You know what I'm saying? The only thing is, they're still getting a lot of money off of us because we pay taxes. You see what I'm saying? And that's another reason why they want you to work. You see what I'm saying? Build the corporations up. You see what I'm saying, Shaq?
Right.
I don't know,
Yeah.
man. What do you think? That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, like you just said, Obama and the motherfuckers, they study. Them some lawyers, man. I don't understand. Like, what part of this we don't get. So obviously these people know how to manipulate law. Know the ins and out, right? Writing law.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right. They wrote themselves into law.
Right. That's true.
Yeah. Wrote themselves into law, man. Created the Constitution, to write themselves into law. Well, because if you think about it, it's really vague. You know what I'm saying? They really don't identify no specific person. Only really identification it really is Indian.
Right.
But it really don't give you a depiction of what an Indian is, though.
Right. It is vague. Super vague.
And that's some tricknology type shit.
Oh yeah.
Trick a nigga. Huh? Trick a nigga knowledge.
Right. But see, the thing is, let me play this clip. I didn't even play the damn clip. My bad. Fair use 1970. Okay, let me play this real quick, man. We about to jump off this mug in a little while. So, fair use 1976. Under 1976 under Section 107. This gives me allowance to report on this video for commentary purposes and educational purposes. All right, so let's go into this real quick. You know what I mean? I don't know about freedoms. I don't know about all that freedoms of what people couldn't do, because look, it was about taxing and it was about, you know what I'm saying? It was the North and the South. The South was getting more powerful than the North, man. But then at the same time, the North wanted to tax the South. You see what I'm saying? I think it was just an internal thing. And it's always about money at the end of the day, Shaq. You see what I'm saying? It's always about dough at the end of the day. That's what, everything's bottom line. You feel me? So let me finish what she's saying.
Mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, you said it was about money. Yeah, it was about jobs. Yeah, you see, you said the South was more profitable because guess what? What's in the South? The Southeast region.
agriculture and the
Ah, there you go, Frank. You are come on. You are the smartest Negro on YouTube. There you go. See, agriculture, the Mississippi wet regions, Missouri rivers, the Mississippi River, the Mississippi Indians, the Mississippi agriculture. That's what I want to say. Profitable. You got everything that's going down there, man, in them areas. Jobs. These damn slobs didn't have jobs. They still look back like, well, hold on. These motherfuckers got all the they got all the land and farmland down there, man. They got all the goods down that way. Man, we need to get on that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you ain't fucking lying.
Yeah, man. You got it. You play video?
Yeah. You're right though.
Yeah, we need to get on that. Shit, they need to get on that. They was like, we got, you know.
No, you're right.
Cadillac grills. Check out the oil my Cadillac spills. Yeah. Peace, Frank. Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check.
Yeah, this dude's
no sound.
Huh? Oh, you can't hear it?
No, we ain't hear no sound.
Oh shit. Hold up. Hold up.
Main cause
What about
of
now?
the Civil War. You know, you think about the last few years and what the
You're
Republican
now?
Party has focused on, the
Yep.
conversation about race in this country, their attacking of critical race theory. So there's almost no other answer that she could give in this Republican primary that wouldn't, you know, take some votes away from her as she is moving forward. I will say I got some texts from some of the staffers on the other campaigns of this exact message when it happened. But then when I asked them how their candidate would answer, they got a little pissed off at me and said, you would never ask them that question. And so it tells you that while they want this to knock her, they don't want to answer the question either.
Jen, this shouldn't have been hard. Slavery is the answer here. But to to Eugene's point, it is reflective of where the Republican base is right now, that you can't tell a simple truth for fear of losing voters in what has become such a radicalized Republican Party. But let's take a step back and put this in the context of this primary season. I mean, we didn't quite have a Ron DeSantis welcome to the resistance moment there. But at least he's telling the truth about what Trump is going to do very late to the party.
You feel like DeSantis is actually saying now what he has always thought, but not
yeah,
had the courage
because
to say.
his campaign appears to be.
But see, the thing is, I mean, that base, man, them Republicans don't give a fuck about them not saying that shit about no slavery. They don't care about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Shaq? They don't care about that. The base, they want to hear is, you know what I'm saying, that they're, you know, this country's theirs, right? You see what I'm saying, Shaq? Everybody else is not on their level, right? The American patriot this, the American patriot that. You see what I'm saying? That's what they wanted. That's what these white conservatives want to hear, right? So you know what I'm saying. So they don't care about her saying that about that's about slavery. It's really, I think a lot of us are that's gonna get feel some kind of way. But check this out. I ain't gonna feel some kind of way because she was right. Some of that shit she was saying was right. You know, she clowned the dude really because what do you want me to say about slavery? This shit wasn't about no damn slavery. That's basically what she was saying. It wasn't. You know what I'm saying? People, come on, man. It's like, I mean, we these people are just keep pushing these lies. That's the thing, you know. And we're supposed to get emotional about these lies, right? Because these are supposed to be real lies. You see what I'm saying? We got to realize these real lies. You know what I'm saying? That our eyes realize. Does that make sense? Did I say that right? What you think, man, Shaq, man? But I mean, I don't know, man. I just think she kind of was she's told some truth, man, and people don't like it, man. But they're like, oh, sensitive, you know, people sensitive, and you know, it's just they're gonna get on the Democrat Party the Republican Party. They're not gonna get on them. They don't people don't care. You see what I'm saying? They're that conservative Republican base do not care about shit like that. Trust me on that. They don't give a fuck about no shit like that.
Been in death throes. Yeah. He's got nothing left to lose, I suppose. But I wonder if this is going to this moment here last night, Haley in the Civil War, which is really exploding on social media. We had the Biden campaign weigh in and already also making clear it was about slavery. Yeah. If this could blunt some of her momentum. Because it does seem like she has some, at least Iowa's always been hard for her, but it seems like going to New Hampshire, she did have the wind at her back. Maybe this cost her.
It's breathtaking. I mean, I had read the transcript, but I had not actually seen it. And it is just breathtaking when she says, what do you want me to say about slavery? I mean, that is her campaign in one question, right? It is like, who do you want me to be right now who do I need to morph into in order to never take Trump on, but be acceptable enough to sort of the MAGA majority that should something happen outside of my control, because she's not doing anything to actually beat Trump, I could be the person that inherits everyone else's votes. And this could be, so, you know, this is in New Hampshire, right? That New Hampshire voters, they want you to be courageous. They like independent thinkers. They want you to speak frankly. This could, you know, so I think that it could hurt her. And, you know, if DeSantis's operation is effective, they should be doing more to lift it up and make it a thing. But it also could have been a really big moment for her because she came on the national scene by being the Republican governor who took down or was part of taking down the Confederate flag over the South Carolina state legislature after the terrible race-based shooting in Charleston at the AME church there in 2015. And that is when we, you know, first learned of Nikki Haley. This could have been a great moment for her to say, like, I come from the South. This is what we've learned. And instead, it is this panic. What do you want me to say about slavery?
Yeah, it's that last line. What do you want me to say about slavery? Almost sort of defiant that she was going to refuse to say something there. So,
yeah, man. You know, so at the end of the day, man, you know, these people, man, it's a bunch of BS that these people be doing, man. They be going through all types of changes and stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? So my thing, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. At the end of the day, we can't keep falling for this okey doke, man. We can't keep falling for this bullshit, man. And um, you know, so the thing is, man, we got to be strong politically, man, and intellectually. You see what I'm saying? We ain't even on these people's level politically, as far as just knowing knowledge, knowledgeable, and just you know, then how you gonna speak on these current events and all this bullshit that's going on right now. But yeah, I ain't get offended by what she said, man, because I already know what she said had a validity to that shit. She was low key hinting off the fact it didn't have nothing to do with no slavery, man, because the thing is, man, they were both Masonic generals, man. You see what I'm saying? So they were both one. They were both called. They were both like they were staging this shit. Like one of them would lose and the other one would lose. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them would tip the other one off, like okay, whoop de whoop, okay, and the other one would tip the other one off, like they're both brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, any of that army, any of that military army stuff don't have nothing to do. You see what I'm saying? And it's not it really ain't as important as that brotherhood to them people, man. So now let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it funky. You see what I'm saying? So they're not gonna, what I'm saying, go against the grain for their brotherhood, man. That's the fact. What y'all think, man? What you think, man? But I mean, at the end of the day, man, I can't, I'm not the one of them type of dudes that be like, yeah, man, I like this part one and this one, and man, I'm cool because you know what? I don't know these people, man. You see what I'm saying? Right? I don't know these people. They're just people talking that BS. They're just people basically just talking politics, right? And wanting to hear, what I'm saying? Basically just saying what you want to hear for votes, man. You know what I'm saying? They're con men. They're lawyers. They're liars, right? You see what I'm saying? I mean, these people are, are they even versed in law like that? You see what I'm saying? Are they even jurists? You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. You feel me? So, yeah, man. So, at the end of the day, just don't fall for the okie doke, man, y'all, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, don't fall for the okie doke at all. These people is at the end of the day, they BS and they bullshit, man. They just basically just trying to deceive us like they've been doing. But it's on us as adults. You see what I'm saying? To basically just go against this BS, man, and just what I'm saying, go against it and just say F it. You see what I'm saying? F all this BS, man. You know what I mean? And basically, what I mean, just to say F it, man. And just just do you. You see what I'm saying? And but at the same time, just practice some kind of discernment. Um, and what I'm saying, critical thinking, man, because that's what we be lacking. That's what a lot of people seem like today, man, be lacking that critical thinking and discernment. So that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? So okay, so yeah, man, like y'all voted or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Or whatever, take it to the polls or whatever. But at the same time, just think, you just beware, man, and know, man, the electoral college and the electors is the ones that pick the president. You see what I'm saying? That's it. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones that pick the president. Those are the ones that you know what I mean, pick the damn president and it's not you, it's not your I mean, I'm sorry, but you're not a part of the winning team. You know what I'm saying? You have no say so in this in these politics, man. You see what I'm saying? Our all our job is for them to take the tax money from us. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The municipalities and everybody does us wrong. Everybody does us dirty. You see what I'm saying? They're all a part of it. Um, all these people should be working for you at the end of the day. They're not. You see what I'm saying? So what does that tell you? Right? You know, that's real. So Shaq, what you think about this, man? It's just like we got to stop being so sensitive and so and get into our emotions and stuff like that when we hear slavery and this and that, and we hear these people trying to go against our so-called history. We gotta be on guard for that, man, and stop falling for that, man, because at the end of the day, that's not really our history like that. You see what I'm saying? That ain't our history. How is that our history? Like, come on now, you know?
You're right. I'm not
Or,
gonna say some of the people in the United States, America, so-called America, didn't go through slavery, but the majority of it was hate. Majority was hate, and they try to write everything off into slavery, which is BS. A lot of it was hate. A lot of it was control, takeover,
right.
which we still going because really remind you, they really these people, man. You had state senators and House representatives and congressmen that was so-called American Negroes, American Negroes. That's why it was so key for them to misclassify people, man, or to keep reclassifying, you know,
Right.
throw you off. You know what I'm saying? To put you in this state, the state of servitude.
Of mind.
Yeah, the state of mind. To put you in
Get
this
it?
mind state.
Take your mind state.
Yeah, that you less than. Put you in an inferior state. That's the word. Put you in an inferior state. And have you, and you'll be passing that down for years to your offspring and shit. That they're inferior. It was key why they got over to get control of education and create these municipalities. You know what I'm saying? They did it by force. In some situations, they did it by the pen. You know.
That's true. Oh man, they doing it. Still doing it by the pen, man.
Still doing it by the pen. Damn right. Mm-hmm. Because somebody came up with the so-called fly. Oh, if you want to keep something from a Negro, put it in the bill. Man, what kind of khaki mammy shit is that? Huh?
Man, that's true.
Make that make sense when all of when 90% of inventors is so-called Negroes, American Negroes.
Right.
Whether we read their books or their version of English dialect, see that's what they be trying to trick people. Oh, you didn't speak English. You didn't speak the king. You didn't. The colonizer. It's a different dialect. If you go look up with English, they use I think it was George Webster. Was it Webster? I can't think of the name of the person. But they put together comprised the English language. American English is different than Old English and what the Britons and stuff speak.
High German and all that, or High German, all that.
Yeah,
bullshit.
Germanic. That's Germanic and Indo-European languages. American English pretty much ancient. The ancient writings in the ancient language will be Latin, but it also they compiled American English of 24 indigenous tribal languages or words. You can look that up. And now we know they got control of media and publications and stuff. So probably might have to go back because they revise and everything, trying to make things digital and stuff. But if we look back far enough, just like when they originally deemed America or who Americans were, was the copper-colored races. Copper-colored races of America. So that's plural. That's not that one. So there's multiple different copper-colored races, so-called races of America.
True. That's all fact.
Different clans, different tribes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? How you want to, tribal is still a government. It's still a form of a government. You know?
Right. You said a tribe. Oh, exactly. And look how they did now with this bullshit that they did with this de facto government. It's just, you know what I'm saying? But you said what you said earlier, the Constitution is like, it's basically a commerce like guide and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's true, man.
Contract, yeah. Commercial contract, yeah.
That makes sense and shit. 'Cause everything, if you think about it, and if you like, you really think about it, everything is contract, even if it was non-written. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that tell you? You see what I'm saying? And see, that makes sense because what is it you hear these rappers, excuse me, and all these people complain about is the motherfucking contracts, right? You see what I'm saying? That
There you
they
go.
get shaded on, right? These people, these rappers and these industry people and these celebrities have contracts with their agents, right? And with their management and with their motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? So that's true. You have a contract when you start a job. You feel me? You sign the contract. All facts. When you're in a union, it's contract. Everything's contract. So it's a contractual agreement, you know what I'm saying? Or a meeting of the minds. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man, because um this is basically this government is just mad de facto, man. It's just like, but see, honestly, if people was more had their eyes open more, people could see it more. You know what I'm saying? We are starting to wake up slowly, but at the same time, it's just too much of a division like this. You know what I'm saying? This dude earlier at the job was this white dude, all this and that, and the Democrats, and it's all about the Democrats and the Republicans. The Democrats are the ones doing that. See, the thing is, we're gonna stay divided because we keep the stupid bullshit ideologies and we make it to where that divides us. Our stupid ass opinion on politics divides us. See, the thing is, we're motherfuckers. Oh, they act, oh, they're man. I'm a man's man, but you're not gonna fucking get together with no matter what race or no matter what kind of motherfucker background motherfucker come from. You're not gonna get together and say, okay, we're gonna go to this fucking government. We're gonna go to these Capitol bills and we're gonna tell these motherfuckers we ain't gonna put up with none of this shit no more, and we're gonna say fuck it. None of these motherfuckers are doing that. You notice that? None of these motherfuckers will do that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers want to stay in their own house, stay in their own lane, stay in their own apartment, and stay divided. You see what I'm saying? But as long as we can still talk shit about the next motherfucker, you know, especially the Europeans and these other motherfucker races, because we're on the bottom, so they can talk about us all day. Because for God's sake, they're not us. They're not a NIGGA. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? So it really, I kind of see the psychology that this shit comes with. You know what I mean? Somebody was saying the other day, there was a chick on Instagram. She's right, a little baddie on Instagram. I was just looking at her a little live. She's bad and everything, and a little body and shit. You know, some of that shit kind of, I think she had a big crazy BBL, but whatever. You could tell she did. But she was spitting some facts, man, and she was just like talking about, what I'm saying, the families and shit, the Mexican fan, because I guess she's Mexican and black. And then she was like, yeah, this side of, even that side, the Mexican side, what I'm saying, they know their roles and they know their places and that. She's like, but at the same time, she's like, the black side don't, but at the same time, it's because this, and that, what I'm saying? And even the government, taking the men out the homes and shit. And I told her, I'm saying in the comments, say, what about the welfare and the feminism? See, we can't leave that out. We can't just leave it out. We got to put the feminism in the welfare because that shit came like right back to back. But then that's why I don't get these black females. You talking about the white man is so racist and this racism, this and that, white supremacy, but you listen to them tell you that your man ain't shit. So damn, like maybe they're not racist after all. You feel what I'm saying, Shaq? You listen to these motherfuckers, they brainwash you about your man and you call them racist. Shaq, it's crazy. You using the word white supremacy, but you let this white lady named Gloria Steinem, as the FBI agent, by the way, literally a CIA agent, my bad, CIA agent. You know what I'm saying? Came out of nowhere, right? You let her tell you that your man ain't shit. Interesting how that works, Shaq. So maybe they're not racist after all. Because you can't have it both ways. You see what I'm saying, Shaq?
Yeah.
Was that some bars or what? That was some bars on. You let their women tell you your man ain't shit. Somebody's the traitor. It's either us. It's either the black man is the traitor, or the black woman's the traitor. Somebody, one of us. Shaq, what'd you think? I mean, not just saying because I love my black women and stuff like that, well, so-called black women and everything like that, and but that was a crazy move, dude. And black men abandoned. Oh, but damn, what about the millions? I mean, the hundreds of thousands, or damn near hundreds, probably even thousands that went to Vietnam. When nobody's talking about Korea, nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about none of us going to war. No black men went to war, right? And left the family because they had to go to war and got drafted. Nobody's talking about that. Okay, interesting. See, even the news plays a part in this because I played you that news. I mean, I played you that feed earlier where the news said 80% of people don't even agree with reparations. Controversial bill about reparations reparations commission. That didn't even they made it seem like she straight up said, I'm signing reparations in the law and every motherfucking black motherfucker in this motherfucking state gets a certain amount of money. Like they made it seem like she did that. A commission is just bringing 9 motherfuckers together, talking that shit, and that's even determine if there's gonna be any kind of study. That ain't even you ain't might even get to study. Motherfuckers might say this ain't worth no study. You see what I'm saying? And guess what? They did something similar. They did some bullshit like this in California. Remember last year, Shaq? They did some stupid shit like this in California. They did that talk that shit, and they ain't had nobody got no damn reparations. And guess what? The motherfucking commission disbanded. The motherfuckers got their money. See, I'm pretty sure there's a certain amount of money allocated and paying these motherfuckers for the study. You see what I'm saying, Shaq? So we talk that bullshit. Black people don't get no reparations. We just talk that shit about how these motherfuckers shouldn't, and boom, we get our money, and boom, hey, everybody's happy because the black motherfuckers they're happy because they're still gonna vote Democrat. Ooh, damn, that's some shit. You see what I'm saying, Shaq?
Yep.
Why a commission don't mean shit? Me and you and fucking 5, 8 other people could be a commission. What kind of work are we gonna put in? You see what I'm saying? These motherfuckers talk their shit. Oh, these are experts in fucking how do you know who's an expert? For one, what is the African American studies? What the hell is that? Where's the Italian American studies? Ooh. See, that's what I'm saying, dude. There's no African American place on this earth and shit though. What is that? And you can't be from 2 continents at the same time, bro. Africa's a continent and America's a continent. You can't be from 2 at the same time. That's just like being from 2 countries at the same. I'm from 2 countries. How are you going to be from 2 countries at the same time? Shaq, what you think? That makes sense? See, I'm saying I don't know, man. Maybe sometimes I'll just be like going off the mouth and shit, but I think sometimes I'll be making sense. I don't know. You know what I mean? But a commission is the dumbest shit ever. They're just stalling for time. They know they're gonna get votes. They know this lady Kathleen, whatever her name is. This might be what I think the primary. I think there was already a primary, but she might. I don't know. Is she up for election again? I don't know. But there's something in it to benefit her. There's definitely some kind of, you know what I mean? And either if she whatever's out, whatever. Then fuck what. New York's so stupid. They're so dumb. They'll vote another Democrat in that motherfucker. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? California always votes Democrats. Stupid people. You know what I'm saying? New York always votes Democrat. I think we have a misconception about what these motherfuckers, who and what they are. You know what I mean? But I think I can't say that because of these other groups, they get benefits from these people. That's why they vote for them. That makes sense. Let me shut up. We're the only ones that don't get benefits and still vote for them. It's like maybe I shouldn't say that. You know, you feel me? Maybe I should have spoke too soon. You know what I mean? But I mean, I just think we got to have our eyes on the prize, man. When it comes down to this shit. So they play something else about. We're gonna switch gears real quick. You know what I'm saying before I go because I haven't been on here in a minute. You know, I'm gonna have to start getting on here more. But we're gonna switch gears. Remember we was talking about. I'm gonna talk about what's his name? Hold up. Let's talk about this damn. So, okay, Ukraine and what's the name are back in the news. Ukraine and Russia. See, and then Shaq, you don't hear nothing about Israel no more. But then you're gonna after you don't hear nothing about Ukraine and Russia again, you're gonna hear about Israel. You see how they keep doing that? The play by play. You see how they does that make sense? Why is it you know what I'm saying? Why are they back and why how come you can't hear about one and then not the other? And then look, another thing too. I broke this down to somebody the other day. This is how you know that this Israel thing is bullshit. It's fake. It's staged because why? If you know what I'm saying, why wouldn't you want if if these Palestinian people, these people, Gaza Strip people, if these Hamas people, if they're really the bad guy, why Israel don't want the ceasefire? Why are they the ones that don't want the ceasefire? So the bad guys are they okay with the ceasefire, but the good guys don't want the ceasefire. Does that make any sense, Shaq? What you think? If Israel are the good guys, why don't they want the ceasefire? I don't. You can't make this shit up. They still, oh man, no, Israel is not in agreement to a ceasefire. But damn, dude, if these motherfuckers started it with you, why wouldn't you want to end it? We don't beat that. Dude. That shit is crazy, dude. Because we hear this shit on the news and we don't come up with the conclusion I just came up with right now. That don't make no damn sense. If you start something, why would I not want to be cool with, like, if I'm the non-aggressor? You know, that shit is crazy, man. You feel what I'm saying, Shaq? You know what I'm saying? The good guys, look, the good guys is cool. We're still going to war. How
Right.
does that
I'm
make
with you. I'm with you.
so I'm the good guy. I'm Ukraine. I mean, no, excuse me. I'm Israel. I'm the good guy. I didn't start it. Supposedly Palestinians started the shit, but I'm the one that don't want the ceasefire. That don't make no fucking sense. These motherfuckers are supposed. You're putting these guys in a bad light. The Palestinians in the worst light. They're supposed to be the aggressor, the antagonizer. Why don't you want to stop the war? Because you know it's money involved in the shit. You know you can still sell your guns and your arms to these motherfuckers. You know that there's some kind of oil and gas over there. You see what I'm saying? It's so many reasons that, you know what I'm saying. The news is never going to tell you this. The news ain't never going to break it down. You know, and if they do say some shit, oh well, conspiracy theories say this and that. Like, why I gotta be a conspiracy theorist that says this or come up with that conclusion? Why I gotta be that? You see how they do that? Oh, the conspiracy theories. This is the one they. You know what? This is what the conspiracy theorists say. By the way, this is not in likes of any of the things that Fox News, any of the what they say, any of the what the motherfuckers say, the views and opinions of people at Fox News. By the way, you know, you know what I'm saying? They're full of shit. They're really full of shit, man. You know what I mean? You know, that's why I'm trying to tell these people Israel and it's all bullshit. These people want war. I don't even know if they're really going to war. See, that's another thing. We don't even know if they're really at war in those countries. I'm not there. I don't know. I don't know nobody that's there. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'm gonna finish playing this. I'm gonna play one of these little clips real quick. We're gonna get out of here, man. So now that Ukraine and them are fighting back again. Interesting, right? Missile attack in Ukraine kills more than dozens of Russia's officials report. Okay. Let's go right here real quick. Let's see. All right, man. Let's hear the shit from this station. This shit real quick. Controversial fucking station.
Peace, peace. Ain't no audio, Frank, on my end.
Oh shit. Hold up.
Six different cities you see on your screen. this tweet from President Zelensky saying,
can you hear it
a
now?
maternity ward, educational facilities, a shopping mall,
Can you hear that shit?
multi-story
Yep,
residences,
yep,
and more were hit.
yep. I got it.
Did this escalation come out of nowhere?
Full-scale invasion of Ukraine. As always, Russia is continuing to committing war crimes. So as of now, what we know is 30 people are confirmed dead. More than 100 people are injured as a result of this attack. And when we're talking about those injuries, those are severe injuries like amputated legs, amputated arms, concussions. So it will take months, sometimes years for people to recover from this attack. You mentioned that Russia hit the maternity wards, residential buildings. So unfortunately, highly likely we will see even more victims of this brutal attack tomorrow. As for your question, did it come out of nowhere? I think there was a peculiar timing, Austin, of this attack, because you know that December 31st is approaching. It's New Year's Eve in Ukraine, all over the world. But in Eastern European countries, New Year is kind of one of major holidays. Like here in America, we celebrate Christmas or Thanksgiving more. In Ukraine, people are preparing for a new year when they want to spend time with their families and get a glimpse of hope and glimpse of normal life. And what Putin is trying to say, that there is no one to protect Ukraine, that Russia can one day just out of nowhere attack maternity wards, attack residential facilities, attack civilian targets, and people are vulnerable, and Russia can get away with everything. So that's what Putin signals to Ukraine.
Vladimir Zelensky, of course, some of those devastating images we're seeing on the screen there. Just a week ago, Alex, we were sitting right here discussing some New York Times reporting.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna watch that full. What's the name, man? But I mean, once again, I don't know. What the fuck happened? I wasn't there, man. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? If this is real, if this really happened, man. You know what I mean? It's messed up. To hit civilians, but at the same time, how would they even know they was hitting civilians if they if they launched the aerial attack? How would they? Obviously, they would probably thought that they was hitting the right people. But at the same time, man, it's just like, I just think this is weird how you're hearing about this war off and on. It's like for the longest time that you've been hearing about the Israeli for like 2 months, we've been hearing about this Israeli war. You didn't hear nothing about this. The only time you heard about it is when they what's the dude Netanyahu or what's the dude or what's the name the Russian president, whatever his name is. You see what I'm saying? You heard him saying, well, shit, if y'all not gonna give Ukraine no more money, you know what I'm saying, then or y'all got to give, in order for y'all to give us money, you have to give Ukraine money. That's what he said. But other than that, it's just, I don't know, man. It's a lot of this. It's just, you can't make this. Oh, my bad. You could make this stuff up, and that's exactly what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's being made up right now as we speak. Man. See what I'm saying? The whole scripts. So we're gonna, I'm gonna keep y'all, abreast on this, man. This little, what's the name, man? This whole Ukraine thing, man. I'm gonna have to start doing more videos on this, man, because we don't really have to break this down and dissect. Because I already told you how the Israel stuff was fake, and even how the Ukraine thing was fake before. This dude is an actor. The Zelensky, the president or whatever, his prime minister, whatever the fuck. I don't know how they pronounce it. The president, right, of Russia. He's an actor, right? Any damn way. So I mean, are you really gonna be able to believe an actor? How much credibility does an actor have? You see what I'm saying? How much credibility does a snitch have in the I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's a fucking tough question. You know what I'm saying? So Shaq, what you think about the rest of this thing before we go, man? This whole Russia-Ukraine thing, man. And now they trying to make it seem like Russia. Oh, Russia. Of course they're gonna put the tax on Russia, right? You don't hear from this shit. You don't hear about this war months and months, and all of a sudden, the next time you hear about this war, is Russia doing the attacking? Interesting. Wow. I would have thought that. Yo, what you think about that shit, Shaq? What do you think, man? I wouldn't have thought that it would have been Russia to do an attack. Oh, because they're the bad guys in this situation, just like motherfucking Hamas is the bad guys in that situation. When in all actuality, they're all working together. Yo, let me stop. These motherfuckers, man. Damn, man. It ain't even no conspiracy, no theory, none of that shit. Come on, come on. It's just like it's like y'all giving me the puzzle pieces to put together already. You know what I mean? And it's just like if I'm not putting them together, that's on me. You know what I mean? Because internet is, education and all this bullet or information. My bad, is free and all that shit, and to where you get enough information and shit, education, you get the knowledge. All that shit is free on this fucking bullshit. You call it what's that shit called? Not social media. Yeah, social media and the internet. So I don't know. If I'm not using this shit to my advantage, that's on me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fucking know, man. So I mean, yeah, man. These motherfuckers is tripping. They talking about Russia attacked them, and of course they said 31. Oh, you see the 30. You see, there's a lot of whistle names in this right here. There's a lot of symbolism, and the numbers don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Wait, am I sharing the screen? Yeah, right. Let me scroll down right here. Let me make it big to where y'all can see. Let me see. Just set it to. Russia fires 122 missiles and 36 drones. Who's counting? How did y'all know how many missiles they fired, bro? How would you know how many missiles the? No, can you? Is there any way? Because I've never been in the Army or the Marines or the fucking Navy or anything like that. Have you ever? Is there any? Is there any way that you could tell how many motherfucking? Wait, let me see. 31 civilians. There goes the word 30. There goes that 30 again. 30. 31 civilians. Let me see.
Damn.
So Russia, okay, 120. Is there any way that anybody? I know there ain't even nobody on this live, right? It's just me and you and shit. But if there was anybody, or the motherfuckers that watch this shit, you know what I'm saying? Later on, anybody, can y'all tell me? Is there any way that you could tell that how many motherfucking missiles the enemy fired at your ass? I mean, who? I mean, what do y'all like? You know how you shoot a gun and shit, and it's like the shell, the casing that comes out. Is there like big ass motherfucking missile casings? How does that work? I don't know. Let me shut up. Seriously, bro, it's like you can't make this up. Like who's counting? They gotta be, like the club and shit. You like the motherfuckers bouncers and shit. They got motherfuckers want to count how many motherfuckers and shit was in that motherfucker. The little counter and shit. Do these motherfuckers keep that shit on deck, dude? Like how are you? How? Like this is this amount of cases. 360 something mass shootings this whole year. That's more days in a year. Who the fuck is counting this motherfucker, dude? Y'all so every time a mass shooting, who's that person putting the one in the motherfucking database? They full of shit, man. You can't make this shit up. And now they're making all these gun laws now and shit. Right after y'all talk about that bullshit, y'all making all these gun laws. Wow. Right around the same time. We just be too far behind, man. You know what I'm saying, Shaq? We don't like it's just not registering and shit, man, because it ain't registering. You know what I'm saying? And then what's up with all these food recalls, man? There's a lot of food recalls. You know what I'm saying?
Man, boy, that's
There's a lot of shit
chemical
going on, man.
annihilation.
Would you say?
I say that's chemical annihilation, man. Shit, all this chicken nuggets and shit we giving Carl, nigga, the granola bars, man. Come on now. Sodas, which we knew sodas was bad. Let's see.
Those sodas be like, you know what I'm saying? Like every now and then I'll do a Sprite or something like that, or you know what I'm saying? But that's it. Even though I gotta watch out for that too. But that's every now and then, I can't do no soda, man. That's a bunch of bullshit. I can't do no damn soda, man. So the migrant crime, a lot of this talking about the migrants is committing crime in New York. This dude Brandon Johnson, man, Chicago. This dude's going against the grain. You know, the set residents and everything already been sued. You know what I'm saying? Suing the city. This dude is still going against the grain, still talking about, you know what I'm saying, giving them benefits and housing, all this shit. It's just like, but see, only our people would do us like that. You know what I'm saying? We would do that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I think money to us, we kind of like, other people value money and all that stuff. Everybody do, but at the same time, we kind of like these people and these gatekeeper motherfuckers. Like, really, like, look at this shit like, as long as, you know what I'm saying, me and mine, you know what I'm saying, or rich and we good. Like Clyburn said, as long as me and my family, we good. You know what I'm damn man, like damn, that's it takes some balls to say something like that. Right?
Yeah. Cold blooded, baby. Cold blooded.
He was honest. Right? He was honest, man. You know what I mean?
Cold blooded.
You know, this whole thing with the Trump thing and see, with the whole the Supreme Court and stuff like or saying that in Colorado and then now they guess they're not saying that it was unconstitutional. It's just so many games. Shaq, I was saying that last time I was on the live or on somebody else's live with BJ's or something. It's so much games, man. It's so much bullshit. You can't really take this seriously. It's just news. It seems like it's almost like they made up the little scenario just to get people to pay attention. Keeping Trump in the limelight. Keeping his name relevant. Making more press release about him, and you know what I'm saying, and in the situation, right, and everything. Controversy sells. Anything that releases any kind of dopamine, whether happy, sad, sexual, whatever the fuck, makes it to where people want or need some kind of products, and that sells. You know what I'm saying? Or excuse me, my bad. Just triggering those people's, it sells because you're gonna basically get those people. You have them right where you want. It's all control. You know what I mean? It's control, man. These motherfuckers is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Shaq, man, I'm just thinking like, man, you know what? Shit, New Year's a new fucking opportunity, man. You know what I'm saying? So much things I need to accomplish this year, man. So much things our people as a whole got accomplished this year. Stop fucking falling for the okie doke. Stop praising these people. These people are full of shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, these people are full of shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta really we gotta bear in mind, man. We're on the bottom, man, so we gotta I think we need to, we're the most we're the most people that really need to be unified, really. Quiet as kept. You see what I'm saying? We have so much to lose, and it's just like we acting like we don't, man. Because give us a little bit of trinkets, give us a little bit of money, and see, I think what it is too, it makes us act a certain way and feel some kind of way, and makes it to where we could act a certain kind of way because we see these celebrities and these rappers and these celebrities with money and cars and rapping and this and that. Like we could be on that type of shit too, but it's like no, we're not them. We should. A lot of us be living vicariously through these damn people. I don't know these motherfuckers. People don't know me.
Right.
The fuck? Hell, how does that work? You know what I mean? So, hey man, just be you. Like, I notice a lot of us don't really want to be us. The men and the women, man. So it's like we rather, you know what I'm saying, act like and be like somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Make sense?
Yep.
Versus,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? And it's, at the end of the day, kind of don't make no sense. You know what I mean? It really don't. It don't make no damn sense. Shaq, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We got to just keep it thorough, man. Keep it with ourselves. Watch these celebrities. When you hear a Puffy or somebody else or whatever, whoever the fuck, TD Jakes, I don't even fucking know. Somebody else doing some crazy shit like that. Don't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Because these people are all part of the same establishment, man. You know?
Mm-hmm.
They're not surprised when certain things happen to us.
Oh no.
Yeah, right? Because they already know, well, shit, these motherfuckers is poor. They on the bottom, right? You know, what else is there to expect? Okay. But see, they do a lot of the stuff so we don't catch up to them, you know? So we, you know. But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, stop voting Democrats, stop voting Republican. Fucking take yourself out the grid. Let these other groups, you know, they talk all that stuff. We this and that, and we're all down and then we're on the bottom and talk whatever. Let them handle the shit then. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take ourselves out of this and make our own government, man, our own society, man. We're already kind of segregated off from the rest of these people anyway. I don't know why we don't think we are. I guess just because, you know, people kind of mingle with us here and there. You see what I'm saying, Shaq?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's real. That's real spit. That's real spit, man. Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, Shaq, man. So yeah, for this new year, man, start being ahead of the curve. You see what I'm saying? Start being positive, man. Stay positive. You know what I mean? We definitely gotta you know, stay critical thinkers, man. Stay, you know, keep your eyes on the prize, man. What's the word? What's the other word I say? Be very you know, diligent, man, and you know, and just, you know what I'm saying, like really, really, just, you know what I'm saying, just have the discernment, man. You know, real from fake. You know what I mean? Real from fake. Don't trust none of these politicians. Don't trust none of these people. No. So you can barely even trust family or friends, certain friends nowadays. So what makes you think, right?
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just be full Trump. Don't be full anybody, man. Because you know what I'm saying? You know, because none of these people, at the end of the day, none of these people are actually saying this is what I'm gonna do for the indigenous people. But I kind of see why they do that, because there's no such thing as black. So you gotta kind of you see what I'm saying, Shaq? So it's like it's hard to kind of like grasp that shit. You feel me? Because there is no black. There is no African American. There is no people of color. What is that? You see what I'm saying? But there is an
Absolutely.
LGBTQI and all that, and there is a creed people and all. There is all that. You see what I'm saying? Even though a lot of that is fake and really what's the name too, and really misnomer too. But that's another story. You know, who the loser, you know what I'm saying, could actually, a lot of times the loser does predict, not the winner, predict the future and shit. That's
He's
real, you know what
stupid.
I'm saying? And
We
it's
say
that's
loser predict the future.
those are the losers, dude, and look what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't just them, dude. It was the Cree people that got down too. It's just like all the Europeans joined forces and shit. That's what that is. It's that, and then made a term called white. That's basically what that is. You know what I'm saying? But see, we're all segregated as these so-called minorities that they call us. We're all segregated. You notice that? But all the Europeans are together now.
Well, shit. I'll say they.
What'd you say?
Like that. Extreme. Okay. I
That
say
makes sense.
that. Well, you just say they know how to work together when it's time to get the nigga. Hey, they fight with each other. You know, jockey for power.
True. That's real.
You know, they know.
Right.
Hey, they know when to come together, but it's time to get the nigga. Not to let that nigga in.
Man, don't let that nigga in. Don't let him any opportunities. Let it all slip out. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? And you might have to knock a couple of these other minorities off just to fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just to try to like play it off and shit, and just really try to make the Negro comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they get us too with these Democrats and Republicans, with these parties. Oh, I'm down with this party. I'm affiliated with this party. You're not a part of this any kind of. You're not a part of it. Why even say you're part? You want to be a part of the winning team. You want to be a part saying that you know, that's why we vote, to make it seem like we're a part of this really a part of the system. We are not. But see, because that's how you know it's de facto, because they're really supposed to be working for us. And we really low key like working for them. They got together with some corporations and made a deal to where, okay, we make all these motherfuckers pay taxes and shit. Okay, the taxes will go to us, and then the labor will go to y'all. Ooh, damn.
Yes, sir.
That's how they did it, Shaq, huh? Okay, y'all politicians to get their tax money, and then we'll get the labor. Ooh. Mm. See, nobody's gonna break it down to you like that on you know, when we fuck around out here, man. A lot of these YouTubers, they be just bullshit and they talk all these celebrities. Sometimes it's, you know, cool talk about some of these dumbass celebrities and shit, and just to do's and don'ts of some shit, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, showing how a lot of these people are taking oaths and shit their damn selves. But to just constantly making YouTube content about these celebrities, I couldn't do it, man. Every now and then we talk about these cats on here and shit, but come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people are living that fake life, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's like these Instagram motherfuckers and these social media people. They shit 24/7 on the Instagram. It's all money and glam and glitz and shit. But are they really living like that? You know what I'm saying? Do they really have those cars? Are they really living those apartments? You feel me? Do they really have
Yep.
family problems and, you know, emotional problems? You know, we don't think, you know. But they don't want you to think that. They want you to think that they're living their best life and shit. You know what I mean? The illusion of fucking, you know what I mean? That's real. That's real. So damn, it's New Year's over there, right where you at, huh, Shaq? Already, huh?
Oh yeah.
Word, man. Happy
Yep.
New Year, the whole nine and
Yep.
shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna start to this year. We gonna, man, dude. I gotta make a lot of changes about myself this year, and just be
Oh yeah.
positive. Man. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, just be on some positive shit, man. Because it's hardest to stay positive. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you got negative ass motherfuckers around you to deter that shit. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It's almost like our people be fucking be like, man, doing that shit on purpose for each other, really, you know? Let's just keep it 100, you know what I'm saying?
That's
You know
definitely
what I'm
it's
saying?
definitely a whole struggle, man. Shit. I try to trim the fat, you know what I'm saying, and keep your head above water.
Right.
Yeah.
We got this shit. We got this, you know what I'm saying? It's, at the end of the day, man, you know, just protect you, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Your peeps, the fan base, you know what I mean? And that's all we could do, man. You know what I mean? Ourselves, our health, mental, physical, all that, you know what I mean? Well being. That's all we can fucking do.
Yep.
Fuck the dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? And not, you know what I'm saying? These celebrities, man, and these people, the key root word of that is celebrate. You know what I mean? I'm not celebrating these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Celebrate your damn, you know what I'm saying? Your life, what you worth living, and you know what I mean? What you got to be thankful for, and certain family members that come through with, you know what I mean? And certain, you know what I mean? Friends, you know, and memories and shit, man. What you had and had with people, man, and shit like that. You know what I mean? Because these motherfuckers is full of shit. But even this whole you know, so the Ukraine thing, you already know what I think about that. That's the, you know, the breakdown nutshell, you know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. That's all controlled. Come on, the dude's the fucking president's an actor. What does that tell you? You know what I mean? So this whole the thing with Nikki Haley, you know what I mean? She said some truth. I agree with it, but at the same time, I think it was a stage question from the jump. Because why would you randomly ask her a question about that? You notice they didn't ask her about no creed people, no Jews, or no Holocaust. They want you notice the conservatives or the Democrats don't want to hear nobody say nothing about no creed people. They don't want to vote. Neither side want to hear it. But it don't matter what side, you know, when you bash so-called black people or say something that you would think is sensitive to black people. Because that wasn't sensitive to me, because she was right. But I didn't agree with the you know, it was about people, you know. No, it was about motherfucking dough, money, agriculture, industry, point blank. So y'all over here talking about some bullshit like that Civil War, even if there really was a Civil War, low key, because we don't even fucking know. But that shit was, you know what I'm saying, definitely about some shit like that, dude. Because the South was big, man. The South, shit, it wasn't there way more countries than the North, you would think, than the South, but shit, did that matter? You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers it was a powerhouse, man. You know what I mean? And like they try to put like they were the Confederates. You know what I'm saying? But how are you the Confederates when your real flag is the banner and shit? Why was the Klan using the banner and shit? You know what I'm saying? And not the you know what I mean, Confederate flag if that was the case. Sure, you get some, you know what I'm saying, you had some scenes and stuff like that where you seen them certain motherfuckers from the South with that Confederate flag, but it wasn't like how come the motherfuckers on the North wasn't really pushing? I don't fucking know, man. It's all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's all at the end of the day. It's all fake, man. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes are in some kind of society or another. You feel me? Any damn way. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, Shaq? But yeah, man. So man, we've been on this motherfucker a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? What else was I saying? What else? The Nikki Haley thing that what else did we watch? The whole reparation thing with the mayor of New York. That's all for votes. You know what I'm saying? That's all for votes. You know, we like to get happy and be in our feelings when we think somebody's helping us. You notice that? We ain't helping ourselves. We're not aggregating our money and putting our money together, you know what I'm saying? And or even if there is black businesses, we're not complaining. We complain, oh, the prices are too expensive. Oh, they this and that. Why don't you give them some constructive criticism? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you, when next time you go into their restaurant or something, let them know, hey, could I got a little suggestion, or something, or here's a suggestion, is there some kind of suggestion box or something here or something? You know what I'm saying? We don't we got to start treating our people a certain way too. We expect our people, these business people, to treat us a certain kind of way. We got to treat them a certain kind of way too, though.
No doubt.
We act like everybody else has just got the best business sense and the best customer service, but when it comes down to black businesses, oh, they're the worst customers. Oh, they're so expensive. Why do we have all these excuses when it comes down to doing? You notice that we have a lot of excuses when it comes down to what's that word? Patronizing. You know what I'm saying? One of our businesses. We got a lot of excuses for that, right? But when it comes down to going to the Asian spot, to the Chinese spot, we don't got. We in that motherfucker. There ain't no excuse not to be in that bitch. We be tripping, man. We be tripping, man. Like they don't overcharge you. Like they don't talk to you crazy. Like they don't tell you to hurry up and buy and shit like that. You know what I mean? Right?
They hear everybody.
Man, what? But see, why would I still buy from you though if you talk to me like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? For one, you're rude and what I mean? And for two, I could just go, I could spend my money somewhere else and shit where they don't fucking talk some shit to me like you just did. You feel me? You feel me? You talking that shit to me and shit like it's okay and shit. Hurry up and buy, like, damn, motherfucker. And I have people in my job, oh man, that's their culture. I don't give a fuck whose culture that shit is. I don't give a fuck if motherfucker in their country, they fucking, that's how they greet motherfuckers is talking shit. You ain't gonna come at me like that. There's a difference. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying, Shaq?
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop doing that, man. But it kind of, what I noticed? We kind of vote and like get into politics, kind of like how we patronize people's businesses, dude. We know damn well we have no business. Well, I don't think we think that, but we don't have no business doing it. You know what I'm saying? We don't do our research. You know what I'm saying? We make excuses, not, you know what I'm saying? But in politics, we make excuses to vote for the black motherfuckers that don't do shit for us. But it's crazy in the business sense. Look, we make excuses not to patronize black people's businesses. It's interesting how that's interesting. We don't be making no sense to us, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Good looking out for staying on this mug, you know what I'm saying, for over 3 hours and shit, man. I know you're tired and shit. Shout out your information and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So let the people know where you at, man, so they can follow you, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Frank, man, great continuation, dog. You know what I'm saying, man. I ain't into these hella days, but people doing their thing, man. I just say great continuation, dog. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing your thing, brother, man. Shit, keep linking with like-minded people, man. You gotta you gotta trim the fat, yo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers I heard that ain't don't mean you no good. So when you see the red flags, man, you gotta isolate yourself from the people that don't mean you no good. Then I say that to myself too, and to anybody that's listening. But well, moving forward, man, like I said, we just keep doing what we're doing, man. Keep everything on a forward motion. You know what I'm saying? Salute, salute. Y'all can check me on Instagram, Shaq_Edwards. Shaq Edwards on Facebook. Yeah, I'm out this bitch, nigga. And I had the
Word.
Pinot Grigio, nigga. I'm about to, ooh, Pinot Grigio.
Word,
Yeah.
for
All
sure,
right,
man.
Frank, man. I'll let you, man. You be safe out there, man.
Word,
Take
for
it
sure,
easy
for
out
sure.
that way, yo.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just staying in the house right now, man. So you know what I'm saying. I'm just chilling and shit. Cause plus they be having checkpoints and all types. These motherfuckers think they slick out here. These motherfucking police and shit. But they supposed to be working for you. But then they got a quota for you, but they working for you. Interesting, right?
Yeah, right.
Only to bust your ass, give you tickets, take your ass to jail, and do all types of shit. They have to meet a certain amount of quotas, but yet they supposed to be working for you. Crazy how that shit works. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, boy, Shaq, man, you be safe, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna start doing some more lives, man. You know what I'm saying? And let me know when you start doing yours, man. I could jump on you. You know what I'm saying? That'd be dope.
Yeah, man. I'll let you know, man. Tap in with me, shit. We ain't busy.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope, man. I would jump on that mug. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Yeah.
man. Shit, let me get about this bit, yo. Salute,
All right,
salute.
salute, peace. All right. All right, yo, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. You know what I mean? Good looking out for jumping on this bad boy with me for over 3 hours, man. And hit the like button, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, let y'all know when I'm on here, man. Share this out to y'all social medias, appreciate it. And man, you know what I'm saying, going into this new year right, tight. So I'm gonna holler at y'all, man, and from to the next years and years, you know what I mean, and on, all right. Y'all stay vigilant, stay woke, all right, and I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.